Good evening and welcome to Champions Poker Live. It's the final table of our $150,000 guaranteed event. From a field of 502 players, we're down to the final 9. It was a $340 buy-in. First place is $29,530. And we're down to these 9 players. This is Dan Fouts coming to you live with Kyle Miller. How's it going tonight, Kyle?
Going great. Really looking forward to the action here tonight. I'm ready to see some chips hit the middle.
Well, there's a look at your final 9 players and their chip stacks. Amir with the biggest stack right now, 3.14 million, and Danilo has our shortest stack right now with just 740,000. And there's a look at the payouts. Big difference between 9th place and first place. $28.50 for 9th. If you get the first spot, you get $29,530. That's what all of these players are looking for. In the 1 seat, we have Nick. He's got 1.5 million in chips. He's from Katy, Texas. And next to him, local legend Cord Garcia. He's got 1.385 million. We all know Cord. He commentates with us sometimes on the stream here.
And then we have Amir in 3, sitting, like you mentioned, big stack, the 3.14 million there. And then Peter right next to him in the 4 seat. Peter's been on stream before, both tournaments and cash, sitting 1.25. And then Danilo, a dealer and a stream regular as well, plays cash streams, plays tournaments. He always loves going for first, but he is the short stack here tonight with just 740K.
Next to him in the 6th seat is Clint from Seabrook. He has also been a commentator on the stream. He's got a Texas Poker podcast. Comes to the final table with 2.93 million. And in the 7th seat rather is Anthony next to him at 1.2 million from Porter, Texas. And rounding out the table, we have Subaru in the 8th seat there, just standing up at 1.015 million, and seat 9 is Moto with 1.59 million in chips. The blinds right now are 25 and 50,000 with a 50,000 big blind ante. So average stack at the moment about 33 big blinds. Still plenty of poker to be played here. Nobody really in an all-in or fold situation. Even Danilo with the short stack at 740K has well over 10 big blinds. And he's waking up with Queen Jack here, and he's going to let it go. Cord opened this one up with a suited king, makes it 125 to go. Action folds around to the blinds. Anthony in the small blind here with pocket 7s. Cord's a very aggressive player, no stranger to final tables. He's got a World Series of Poker bracelet. He's got 2 circuit rings. He has a WPT title, an HPO title. He's got a lot of wins under his belt. No stranger to the pressure of the final table situation. Anthony will make the call here. The big blind folds. We have heads up to the flop, and Cord picks up bottom pair. Anthony's 7, still in the lead.
Yeah, pretty good flop here for Anthony. Continues to feel good and bets it on the turn.
Yeah, wise check by Cord, even though he picked up bottom pair there. I think he read the situation that Anthony's going to have a strong hand to defend against him here. But Cord will make the call, having a piece of it. And a safe run out for Anthony. He's going to check it over. See if Cord attempts to steal.
The second best hand.
7s.
That's the first best hand. Good.
Yay, thank you.
Well, first blood is drawn by Anthony. And that's a good person to take chips away from at this table. I think Cord's probably, in my opinion, the scariest player at that table. So
Definitely. That's what they were saying when he was on the live stream recently. Another final table appearance over there for him, but he came in as the short stack. Still able to ladder up a few times while he was there.
He's leaving here next week to go play the Win main event. He said that's his plan is to win the Win after this one.
Suited king for Danilo, gets out of the way. Expect him to just really wait for a spot that he can get all his chips in the middle.
Yeah, he's got at least one orbit before he has,
Yeah.
you know, the emergency all-in situation. He can fade one set of blinds and antes here before he's...
Yeah. Just be patient, wait for his spot, right?
Yeah. Folds around to the blinds here. We have a blind versus blind situation after Subaru limps in. He does have king high. Both players missed the flop. He's going to lead out, min bet, and take it down. Interesting tactic there with king nine. I think after it folds around, I would probably raise it up a little bit in a blind versus blind situation. But worked out about the same. Cord with the ace nine this time. He'll raise it up to 125, I believe. Yes. And Peter with ace 10. Sitting in a similar spot here, chip stack wise. Cord just a little shorter.
And they were playing with each other down from 3 tables earlier. They did get some big hands in together previously too, so looks like they're not changing that story now.
Yeah, and as you said, Peter, no stranger to this table here. He's made a few of our final tables on Saturdays and has played a cash stream or two as well with us. So big deal if this is your first time under these lights and with the cameras on you and that. I think the nerves obviously are going to come into play. So having a little bit of experience there.
Yeah, definitely helps.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be a benefit to the players that have played on the stream before. Looks like we're going to go 4 ways here. Anthony getting in there with 4s and Nick calling with the suited connector from the big blind. So big pot here for somebody, and a set of 4s for Anthony, and Nick picks up a pair of 7s. Cord with backdoor nut flush draw. Everybody's got a little bit of something here. Peter also has a heart in his hand. Cord will continue for 150,000. Over $500,000 in the middle. Big pot considering the biggest stack is $3 million right now. And Anthony will just call here, setting the trap.
Yeah, in position too. He's got to feel amazing right now, even with those hearts there on board.
2 checks.
Cord will not fire another bullet. See what kind of sizing Anthony goes with here, or if he decides to check it back and see if Cord will lead out on the river. Seems like a pretty safe turn with Cord being the pre-flop raiser. Highly unlikely he's got cards that are going to be straight draws here. But Anthony decides to rip it, and Cord will just get out of the way. Enough in the pot already, apparently. Anthony, also no stranger to final tables. He's got, or no stranger to playing tournament poker anyway. He says he's got 35 WSOP cashes. No bracelet though. Best finish 16th place. So maybe he's maybe he is a stranger to final tables. Although who knows? That's just WSOP. He may have a lot of final table experience with smaller events like this one.
Now he picks up aces. That's pretty good pickup when you're on a final table.
That's his favorite hand even.
Likely the majority of poker players' favorite hand.
Not me.
They're super boring like that and predictable.
He's just going to raise and take it with those aces. No action.
Rather be lucky than good. Ain't that much.
At least right now.
Oh,
So yeah, I am pulling up Anthony's Hendon Mob here. See a little over 240K in total live earnings.
5 folds, 6 folds.
Well, just going to add at least another 2,800 to that tonight. Hopefully 29,000. Action folds around to Subaru here. He's got ace queen in the hijack. He's going to raise it up to 165.
How much? 165,000.
Folds to Amir in the big blind. He's got king jack. Looks like he's going to defend.
3 calls, 165.
Can't blame him. Nice looking hand.
Heads up.
Beautiful flop for Subaru there, especially since Amir flops second pair.
Eight bets, 210,000.
210 is the bet. About half pot.
3 calls, 200.
And
Pretty quick call there.
yeah, Amir calls.
What a turn card.
Yeah,
Amir's likely to think that his king is good at this point.
yeah, very unlikely that your opponent has an ace when there's two of them on the board and a smart check back there. And now Amir,
3 pair.
3 pair. Doesn't really matter, but again, less likely that your opponent has any of that when you're blocking all of it.
Yeah.
So he's going to lead out 215 here, which is a good blocker bet size. Subaru now with only 640 in his stack and over $1 million in the pot. Looks like he's.
Raises to 475,000.
Oh, I thought that would be an all-in, but he didn't say anything, so it's raising most of his stack.
Yeah, just the 2 short stacks of 5K chips behind. For those wondering the denominations, those beautiful white and blues are 100K chips, 25K in the green, and 5K in the pinks.
I think Amir knows he's stepped in it here. You bet that small sizing as a blocker to suss this
Yeah.
out, you know, and then when you get raised, but he's getting such a good price with the non-shove that he had to make the call there, and he's going to end up giving Subaru a nice pot here of over 1.7 million.
Yeah, that's why I do actually really like that sizing that Subaru went for there on the river.
Yeah, if he shoves all in, it's a much easier fold.
Yeah. Less likely for bluff, but Amir likely thinking, all right, maybe he's just trying to get me off this hand, off a chop, or he missed in some sort of way there.
And with that pot, Amir moving down a little bit and Subaru moving up kind of flattens out the chip stacks here.
Yeah, Amir was actually the player that almost brought us and skipped us over the
30,000.
hard final table bubble when there were 11 players left. There was a 3-way all-in. He had aces versus ace-king versus ace-9. Ace-king just had a few more chips.
8 raises.
Otherwise, that hand would have brought us directly here.
Wow. And Subaru, hand after hand, back to back, now wakes up with kings. 3 bets to 300,000 after Clint opens with 8s. Clint's raise was to 130. Now facing a bet of 300,000. And he will get out of the way. Good fold by Clint. Hard to fold a pair,
Yeah.
but Clint doesn't want to play a pair of 8s out of position against a 3-better. Wise
Respecting-
fold.
Respecting the heater. See, we have Shane in chat. Shane was playing today as well. And Kurt, the answer to the question, 30-minute levels. Plenty of play on each of the levels. This is a skill game for sure.
Yeah, came into the final table with about half of the 25-50 level, so I think blinds will go up about 15 minutes into the stream to 30-60.
Yeah, over 15 million chips in play. Starting stacks were 30K. Obviously, with this type of tournament, no add-ons, nothing weird like that. Just 30K to bring all these players here with their millions.
That is right. This is level 22, I believe, so almost 12 hours of poker play already.
5 holes.
And Subaru limped in here with sixes. Amir raising from the button with King Jack.
8 calls,
We'll get action from Subaru after the blinds fold. Heads up to the flop. Subaru out in front, but out of position, and King Jack takes the lead on a Queen Jack 5 flop.
3 checks,
Both players check.
What a turn card.
8 checks,
This limp strategy is really paying off for Subaru so far tonight.
3 bets, 125.
Checks the sixes, sets the trap, and Amir steps in it here for 125,000.
These two clashing early. Don't believe they've played together yet this tournament.
And he's choosing to check raise right away here, makes it 3 1/4.
3 calls, 325,000.
Getting value. The third heart coming off here. Could seem a little scary to Subaru, but on a check flop, you're probably not too worried about your opponent having 2 hearts in his hand, so he's going to go ahead and lead out. 420,000. Subaru has also appeared on our finals table here before on some of these Saturday tournaments we used to stream.
He's played the 1-3 stream twice as well.
Okay.
But yeah, he typically plays a little bit higher, typically more 5-5, 5-10. Pretty good name around town. I've known him for a little bit. He's got some nice hats. Has Subi on the side of that hat.
I like that hat.
Yesterday he had another hat. That was a Subaru hat. So, living up to the name for sure. Amir's wondering who the hell is this guy that I keep clashing with right now.
Got to be wondering what hands you can beat here with King Jack.
Call, 420,000.
And he must be hoping that Subaru only hit a 6, like an ace-6 or something like that. I mean, what else can you think you're beating right there?
So Amir coming in as the chip leader tonight. No longer the case. You can see it there on the face. Taking quick inventory as he looks down, shuffles those 25K chips.
Yeah, he's lost almost 2/3 of his stack since the final table has started.
And really, all of it going this way, right to Subaru in the 8 seat.
Yeah, Subaru likely the chip leader now.
Yeah.
You can see he's definitely got the most white chips.
7 folds,
Those are the big ones. Well, now he does have ace-6,
8 folds, 9
and that's how you play it.
Yeah.
Nick waking up with kings here in the low jack.
Personally, I like Nick's choice of sweater there.
raised to 100.
Oh yeah, great band.
2 folds,
Seen those guys a couple of times. Right in my wheelhouse.
140,000. 4 folds,
Amir's going to make the call here as after Nick raises kings to 140. Amir with the ace-deuce of diamonds. Continuing to get into tricky spots here.
Kings are the ace magnets, though, so let's see if Amir can connect with this flop and take the lead in this hand.
Nick also not blocking diamonds here, but no diamonds come. Very safe flop for Kings.
Yeah, just an overpair now.
Board is pretty coordinated, though. I would have expected a bigger bet, but 125 will get it done. And there is the announcement that the blinds will go up. 60K now in the big blind, 30, 60, 60. Average stack still at just about 28 big blinds. So while the pressure does go up for the shorter stacks, still plenty of poker to be played here. One of the things I love about Champions Club structures, you rarely get to a final table and have multiple players in all-in or fold situations. There's plenty of chips in play. The structures are great. You get all the levels. The levels are long enough. It's
Not your standard flip and go that you see a lot here in Texas.
for sure.
Downgraded kings to queens.
How unfortunate.
Yeah.
They
Hate
will
seeing
open it,
right,
up
Nick?
to 150 anyway. And it will fold around to the blinds here. Anthony with the king jack, will he defend? We've seen this hand in the big blind already. See Bobby Fillet in the chat giving Cord some love.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see. I know Cord's going to be probably a fan favorite, but I'm sure tons of friends, family are tuning in. Some people might be rooting for other players here on the table, hoping
Yeah,
that they take down 29K up top.
Let us know in the chat who are you rooting for, who you're rooting against.
Man, rooting against.
Well, you never know.
The anti-sweat, the good old anti-sweat, yeah.
Can I get a Tito soda line? Thank you. And water.
And yes, James, similar to most poker rooms everywhere, it's pretty cold. Most players going into any room, any session, typically bring an extra hoodie or jacket.
These big rooms, it's always hot or cold. There's no in between. So default is cold.
I would prefer it that way.
Yeah. You can always put a jacket on. If it's too
Yeah.
hot, you're always just going to be uncomfortable, especially under those lights.
Looks like we are picking up some other mentions of who people are tuning in for. Alex Cruz saying, "Let's go, Nick." Multiple "Let's go, Nicks." Some love shown to Anthony as well. Neither of those players in this hand, as both of them, Subaru and Amir, clashing yet again on Ace, King, Queen. At this point, the 10 does play. Amir is hoping and doesn't know it, hoping that the board pairs up or another high card comes out. Jack or higher.
An 8 wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to chop, you know, if he just wants to win, wouldn't mind that.
Danielo getting some love in the chat now. Nick, a couple of players, or a couple of chatters.
How about just
Shouting out Nick.
betting a fold to take it?
There you go.
No 8, no chop needed.
While you're in the chat, give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already. Help us with the algorithm here. Help us grow the stream here at Champions Club.
Yeah, there will be much bigger tournaments to come as well. February, there is another tournament series from February 7th through the 20th. We do have a hotel here at Champions as well. So a lot of people come in, play those series, and just stay on site.
Yeah, great place to stay and play. We're the only poker club in Texas with a hotel on site. We will have poker rate for that event. That's February 7th to the 20th. Details to follow, but we do know that those will be the dates for the Winter Poker Open. Book your rooms now.
Nine calls, 130,000.
Peter raises this one up here with 8-5 suited. Moto's going to defend the big blind with Queen 10, and he's in the lead, though he probably doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, Moto's a pretty solid player. I've played with him in quite a few tournaments up here. I know that he played in the last series and won one of the nightly tournaments as well. So it's good to see him back here and doing well.
And Peter will continue here on this flop. Pretty disguised hand. He does have a gut shot, straight draw, backdoor diamonds. And with the ace on board, him being the player that opened, most likely to have an ace as well. And he will just fire out and take it down. Jay Rod in the chat saying he had 3 of these dudes at his table at the start of the day today. Well, that's a rogues gallery there. Tough to get through that table.
Yep, looks like your chips are still in play, J-Rod.
Two folds.
J-Rod, another local legend. That's John that plays here pretty much daily at Champions.
To 125,000. Four folds, five folds, six folds.
Saw him this morning, and he looked dressed for the final table. Probably won the Best Dressed award, which is worth 0% equity.
It's unfortunate because you should get a reward for dressing up.
Yeah.
One falls, 125,000.
You have Vietnamese pencils?
Well, Amir's going to raise this one with ace 10
Yes.
suited. Nick will defend the big blind with ace 4 suited.
One check.
Neither player hitting this flop. Ace 10 still in the lead currently.
Three bet, 75,000.
Gutter possibilities for Amir. Backdoor flush opportunities for the hand that just hit the muck.
And Amir stacking up some chips now.
Just the water. Yeah.
The pendulum may be swinging back the other way for him. Poker's definitely a game of momentum, but especially in tournament play, I feel like you lose a couple big pots in a row, you can feel really deflated.
Yep.
Can I get a table?
Yeah, plus the dynamic structure of blinds, it just plays so different, feels so different than playing in a cash game. Lose a big hand in cash, you can just top up, reload for what you want. Not the case with tournament poker. That variance is brutal.
Yeah.
The total prize pool was a little over the 150K guarantee. So while we have 29,532 first place, we still have 20,000 and I believe 15,000 going out to the top 3. So pretty good turnout and payout structure here. Each of these players guaranteed 2,850. The buy-in was just 340. And we will get a slide up here pretty soon for the payouts, so you can have another look at that.
Bless you.
Is this the quietest, most politest table you've ever had?
Thank you.
7 bless you, 9 bless yous.
Because on the TV.
Yeah, start sneezing more.
Yeah, those bless yous were like the first thing they all said.
These guys are all business. There's, like we said coming in, there's a big difference between 9th place and 1st place. Nobody at this table wants to go out number 9. Daniello now starting to feel the pressure a little bit, having gone through a whole orbit, wakes up with ace-9. Looked like he was considering shipping his chips in there.
Just such an early position to do so, too.
Seems like we were thinking about that hard.
You're worried of somebody waking up with monster behind you. Better ace. Bigger stack that can afford the call off. Think suited or a pip higher, he just gets some money in.
Two calls, 140,000.
Always one of my favorite scenarios to watch, not to be in. Queen Jack versus Queen Jack. Suits are in play. Clubs for Cord and hearts for Moto. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be all in here for both of these players.
Yeah, Cord with just a little over pot-sized bet here.
And it's backdoor flush draws for each player, but most likely to be a chop here.
Nine bets, 100,000.
All in.
Two goes all in.
Too good of a kicker.
That's 500K.
Sick guess.
500,000 total. And a call. Showdown?
No outs. Chop.
And as predicted,
You got no outs.
No outs. And then
Yes.
he immediately
Club,
realized,
club
yeah,
or nothing on the turn.
he must
I've
be
never
more
played that
choppy.
hard in this spot in my life. I run too good. I'm just gonna take mine back.
Earlier I saw Ace Queen versus Ace Queen all in pre. And board came out monotone clubs.
The low dog.
oh,
I'll let
club
you-
draw for Cord now, free
500,
rolling,
I'll let you have a
60-40.
It's a good deal for me. Puppy feet.
Clubs
Hey.
requested to get there.
They come in.
Dirty,
Wow.
We're back. You guys like that, right? Y'all are happy?
Everybody's so happy.
You made it
Yeah,
interesting.
that the short stack doubled up.
Yeah, I was rooting for you. You know.
I feel
Seemed like
that.
a nice
I felt
guy,
your
man.
energy.
Yeah.
I felt your energy.
And there's a look at your chips now. Subaru, the chip leader at this point with 3.4, and Moto and Daniello basically tied at the bottom at this point.
They're not
Yeah,
gonna
about
like you
10
guys if you
bigs.
like
Amir
you
with a
gotta-
little
you
less
gotta
than
be a
20.
little more personality, bro.
Still anyone's game though. One double up, and they're right in the middle of the pack. The short stacks, as you just saw with
Actually, you're
Cord.
right. I mean, honestly,
So
of the streams I've played, like the most time I've had fun is definitely in the cash game. Because in the tournament, everyone's uptight. There's a lot of money usually.
Yeah, in those nine spots.
Yeah, everyone's trying to focus on not making a mistake. In cash game, it's like if you make a mistake, whatever, right?
Yeah, I
Buy
mean,
more
rebuy
chips.
and try again. Yeah.
Insert 25 cents and play again.
Cord giving a good breakdown.
Have you played cash on
Why
the stream
everyone's so
I played
quiet
Wednesday,
here.
my debut. I was, I don't know if I was the biggest loser. I came in, I lost 10K, and I was out. I got slow rolled too.
here? Oh God, that's dirty.
I got slow rolled with king's faces.
Oh God.
It was fun. Till
Yeah.
it wasn't.
The clip of that is up on the channel as well. You can check that out later.
yeah, I
He
mean
did a
he's
good
taking
job
it,
too. He like ran two.
Yeah, like
taking
you
it
said.
well now, but it
He
was
had way
probably
more
the
chips
worst
than me,
slow roll
counted
I've
my
ever
chips
seen.
out and put 'em in
Same.
front,
Oh, he's talking
waited
about it
for
right
the
now.
Table, and then he was like, "I run so bad," and then just like ruined it. It was cool.
Almighty.
It was cool.
Really put the acting job
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
that's this guy's thing apparently.
I think I know exactly who you're talking about because I think he did it to me for way less.
I
the
forget
other day.
I forget his name.
Yeah.
He's from New York.
He went by Versace on the
Yeah.
stream.
I don't know his name, but when he did it to me the other day, someone said it was his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause at first I was like, what a dick move. And he's just like, that's kind of like,
That's his MO.
this is kind of my thing.
You watched
Oh
it, right?
wow!
What's his name? Do you remember?
Top set versus
Versace.
nut
I watched
flush.
it too.
You did?
Shouldn't cost Subaru
did,
too
yeah,
much
that's
with
fine.
4 spades out
Okay, I
there.
was gonna say.
I saw you stuck 10K though.
Yeah, I was in and out real quick.
Yeah, that's 275,000.
It's okay. The last stream, I lost the Nick game. It was my last buy-in that I already had. I had to go ATM and
Peter
bring
electing
the
for
money
just that
back and then
value
dump it
size,
out
though.
so
That's
everybody could
brutal.
use- Yeah, that was pretty.
That's a walk of shame.
That's a humbling experience
That's a
right
walk of
there.
shame. Gotta go to
Not-
ATM to pay everyone off on a side bet.
Yeah, not many people get to do that. That's a good.
Don't we get too cocky in life, so I'm glad I had that experience.
Peter rocking the Joker Stars hoodie. We've seen that a
First
lot
bluff of the
here on stream. A local Houston poker group,
Down to the cotton.
That's
well
true.
represented on a lot of the Houston streams.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And dealer swap, out goes Joe, in comes Matt. 2 of the best dealers on the Champions squad. Pretty lucky here at Champions to have such a great staff and great dealers. And there's a look at your payout table. 9th place, $28.50. First place, $29,530.
I think maybe someone bluffed earlier.
Big difference.
You see it.
I mean, the only way to bet is to win is to bet.
Buy-in for this event was $340. So almost everybody at this table going to at least 10x their money.
3 plus, dude.
Straight in flush.
Six folds. Seven folds, 8 folds, 9 folds, 1 fold. 2 folds. 3 raises, 140.
Action folds around to the button. Amir wakes up with ace tray, decides to raise it to
Never a doubt.
140.
So sick.
Daniello
I
in the
warned
big blind
At least I
will
warned
not
him.
defend, and now he's down to less than $500,000. But he's passed through the big blind, so he's got about an orbit to decide which hand to get his chips in with.
Anyone see that? Gonna trust you guys.
Action folds around to Cord in the hijack. He's going to raise it up here to 140 with Queen 10. And we'll pick up the blinds and ante. That's exactly the result you want when you're
learned
raising
your
with that
lesson
hand.
from earlier.
Yeah.
You learned your lesson from earlier with 3-6.
God, I don't know how you made that call, man. I was so. At first, I just figured maybe you just had a king, random king, and then when you flipped over queen high, I was like, well,
It's the same thing.
I'm playing my cards face up. Obviously.
Yeah, literally same
No,
thing,
no, no,
queen
no,
high.
no. No, I think you made a good bet.
So Cord actually doubled up Clint
I could've been
multiple
I
times.
thought I'd play a flush the same way.
When
I
we were
thought I'd
down to
play
2
an ace
tables.
kind of the same way. Maybe it was.
Clint
best
was
fight
pretty
until, I don't
pretty
know.
short with
Maybe I'm
18
just a
left.
fish. Maybe I just guessed.
I mean, was
You
that
built
was-
the
that was a pretty
credit.
sick call. You snap called that shit too. It wasn't even like you were like you put it together. I mean, just snap that shit right off. I was like, well,
Kyle did all
You
the
learned a lesson.
homework
You
today,
folded 3-6 this time. What do you
sweating
get?
the tables while I was busy
well, that was
dealing for most of the
unsuited. I
day.
mean, suited
Yeah,
that.
well, I was out there
feel like
taking
you would've
pictures,
folded
so it was
and
pretty
just
fun for me to
that
walk
time, 'cause you
around,
would've
see some of the
remembered.
I think
action.
so. Yeah, I can't have that happen
Decent
twice.
decent
One
friends with some of
And
these
then second time on
players
stream,
that are both
Yeah.
here and
millions of viewers.
knocked out previously, so
Champions really taken off the rail.
yeah, the sweat was real.
Yeah, that was a hell of a call.
And Peter with the raise and take it this time. From the cutoff with a suited 8-7.
I was thinking I should have bet more there, but I was like, you snapped it so fast. I think you might take like another 15 seconds to call, but I still think you called.
Yeah. The bigger you go, the more inclined I was to call. I actually liked your sizing. I was like, you know what? If he has this, he played it perfect. I'm paying him. That was my thought process. And I checked the flop, and once I check the flop, I'm under rep, so.
Yeah, 100%.
Cord with another queen 10 raising it up here. Not sure I like it as much from this position. We'll see if he gets it through again. He knows better than I do by far. I know what I don't like. Somebody folding 7-4 on the button. It's a little different in a big tournament final table, but still.
Waiting for you to mention your favorite hand there.
That's removal for me, you know. I can't have those like spade combos.
It's
Well,
How's the key
Subaru will
card for the
defend, and
dealer?
it turns out it was a good raise for Cord because he's got him
yeah,
dominated
100%. It's a.
and flopping an open ender.
I could have a lot more flushes and aces there. I thought.
Yeah, it was a flush or nothing in my head. So I thought you would have like played an ace
Vivek in the
differently.
chat giving us a little
Maybe-
love
I mean, there's
just for the
definitely- I could
well-run
agree back
tourney.
there, but there's probably certain aces I would have called.
Thank
Sure.
you, sir. Always a pleasure
That
to have
being
you in the
said,
room.
Way more combos of flushes than ace X's.
Yeah.
And Cord getting some more love from Michael in the chat.
Yeah, Vivek did fire on this. Found a bag. Played earlier today. Even played a little cash this morning. Played some cash with him before he jumped into the restart.
You guys are way too quiet. Deal me out, man. These guys are too quiet. I'm not having no fun. You guys said champions, we have fun at final tables. These guys aren't even talking to me.
No?
No.
You look so popular.
Shots, I'm the only one doing shots. I'm gonna do shots by myself. Anybody want to take a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Boom. Anyone else?
First
I know
pitch
who I'm
should,
rooting for
close the
besides
tab.
me now.
I literally leave here and go to work.
Cord's going to loosen some things up around here. Peter
What time is that?
raising this one up to 200,000 with
whatever.
Queen Jack
So your shits
suited.
are supposed to have started.
It's a large sizing.
But they
I
know
think
where
that's
you're
the
at.
biggest open we've seen so far,
Everybody at my job has that. It has that.
and it's going to work
That's cool.
Nobody gives a shit.
as
Yeah.
everybody folds around.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean they're rooting? They don't want you to go to work. They want you to stay here.
Yeah, I mean, they're all plenty happy.
You deal?
Huh?
You deal?
No, I work in the medical field.
You say you deal?
I asked him if he deal.
Yeah. Like poker?
Yeah, he said everyone has action on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm
It's
like, what-
at 2 p.m. shift. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a good barrel.
Cord just living with the Queen 10. This time suited. Makes it 140. And Peter waking up with a suited King 10. Gave it some thought
back some alcohol
before
or
getting
don't
rid of
come
it
back.
here. And Danielo is now
For you.
picking this spot to go almost all in.
Typical GTO/Euro move here. One chip left behind.
It makes it 460 to go.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Any news?
You're gonna get both.
He said
The
any
good news is you're ahead. The bad news is I'm not folding. And
Okay, he's got.
Oh.
He
got
left
one chip
himself
behind.
one chip.
okay, it's fine. You just want to get it in pre-flop? Okay.
Survey?
I
What do you
Well,
drinking?
interestingly, Cord will raise him that extra 5,000, and we do have
That's perfect.
a bit of a
You just wanna
race
take
here.
it.
Daniela with the King Jack of clubs, Cord with Queen 10 of diamonds.
You want a shot or something?
2 live cards, but Daniela is ahead here,
Yeah.
With
looking
lime.
to double up and get
Something.
into safer
Kinda
territory
fruity
with
on
over
it.
$1 million
Yeah.
chips if he wins this
Wait,
pot.
wait, wait.
Want one?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a Don Julio if you got one.
Safe flop by Daniela.
2 red cards, but they're not diamonds. Good
10 of our-
news.
There is
10 of clubs, giving
royal
Daniela the royal
flush.
draw, but
Holy
giving
great
Cord
card.
the lead.
Any
7
club
of spades. All right. Your game.
does not fall.
Thank you, guys.
That is the first elimination of this final table. So Daniela will go hit the payouts
Yeah, royal
for
flush.
2,850. Quick look at the remaining payouts.
Everybody else is raising queen 10.
And with that, the average stack now back up over 30 big blinds, 31.3 to be exact.
I got
I have queen 10.
I got somewhere
Everybody
to be.
ladders
You got
by
queen 10?
$1,000.
Unfortunate to see Danielo go out early. Danielo is one of the dealers here at Champions Club, so I'm sure he had a lot of people rooting for him, including
And
So those
if they
are
only,
some of us
if
in
they
the
only
booth
knew,
here.
like, you weren't even raising.
I try to
like,
stay
the last few
objective,
hours.
but
Yeah.
it's
And then
hard
when you did
when
raise, you're
your
at
friends
Kings.
and coworkers are out there. You want to root for them a
Some
little
idiot
bit.
went all in on you.
I appreciate that.
I was that idiot.
That guy I was rooting for.
I was that idiot, guys. Just so we're clear that I'm not.
Peter
calling
will open this one with the Queen 9
Random
suited,
idiots,
makes it
idiots.
130 to go.
just myself.
And Moto will jam it all in this time with pocket 6s on the dealer button for 455,000. So the new short stack trying to double up through Peter.
455.
And Peter will make the call, and he's going to be happy to find out that he's got 2 overcards here.
What's that, queen 10, now queen 9.
Moto in the lead, but now at risk of being our 8th place finisher.
Natural 9.
Went for just about an hour without an elimination, and now possibly 2 back-to-back.
I'm rooting for the short stack.
Yeah, that can happen in tournaments
I'm
when
gonna call
somebody
no cards
sees
out, but
a
I'm just telling you who I'm rooting for. It's nothing
gets a
personal.
ladder, finds a hand like this that they can put
What's the
in.
next card?
I'm not calling no cards out. He asked for one request, bro. He can ask for it. I'm just giving you my energy. That's it. I'm saving the card calling for me. All right, 6 clubs. Now I can call card, right?
Overkill,
I can call
yeah.
card now, right? It don't
On the river,
matter.
6 of club.
If it's 6 of clubs come now, you're in trouble. There's gonna be a faulty deck.
Yeah, big.
No double up for you.
Well, it looks like we do
Lucky
have
you.
a double.
6 of clubs.
Moto will now have over $1 million in chips. And Peter taking a little bit of a hit there, but still up over $1 million himself with 1.3.
It's crazy. There's like no real chip leader. Am I chip leader?
No.
I have 2.5.
You have 2.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Or 2.4.
It's all pretty close. You're
It's
right.
close,
It's
yeah.
very evenly stacked.
Maybe he's chip lead. He has a couple. Close. Couple hundred. That's crazy. I was just 9 and 9.
Peter with the ace-10 under the gun. He's going to lift it to 130,000.
Shout out to champions running a good tournament. no massive chip leader, anybody can win.
It is true.
That's what the people want, right?
You had like 4 million.
We're not gonna talk about that, bro.
Couple hours.
You trying to tilt me?
Massive chip leader in a couple hours.
That's a reach, bro. You can't try to tilt me right now. Yes, I had 4 million 2 hours ago. You're right. It's called a handicap. You should know about it. You're a golfer.
I'm a golfer.
I know you are.
Amir will defend the big blind with queen 10. Heads up to the flop we go.
Good check.
All clubs on the flop. Neither player with a club, but Peter does have the ace.
Four check.
Amir flopping a gut shot. And a very scary turn after it checks through on the flop.
Good check.
And Peter will fire 130 and take it down.
What about earlier? Was that a bluff?
30 minutes if I see it.
About to go check my phone, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
I'm about to go ask all my friends.
60 or 80?
48.
Line 48. 40, 80, 80 now.
Now we're playing
Lines
the game.
are up.
Now the pressure's on.
What is that made out of, that ring?
Silicone.
The wedding ring?
Yeah.
Makes the average stack about 23 and a half big
Is,
blinds.
Like, is it comfortable or
Yeah. No, it's
simplicity? Or?
super comfortable. I don't like to wear metal.
Right, is that why you got it? Just for like,
Yeah. It's,
like if you had it your choice, you wouldn't even wear a ring?
kind of, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
See a lot of people with those now.
Yeah. I mean, they're cheap. They come in packs of like 6 or 8. Just have like multicolored ones, sorted colors.
Match the outfit, match the sweater.
Yeah.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Shane in the chat asking if we have a timestamp or link for that slow roll versus court. Yeah, I know they did.
I ran it down already.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did. Okay.
Don't want everyone clicking away from this great tournament, but
Oh yeah, I see you posted it there.
but Shane's a good guy, good tournament player, and he's played here on stream a couple times as well in the cash streets up here. So figured I'd do him a solid.
I'm sure somebody will make that a highlight as well, or a low
Yeah.
light, as
Rockets
it
play
might
tonight?
be considered.
Yeah, that's what I I guess I just dreamed about it that it got posted already, but it will get posted, I'm sure.
Y'all been to
Clipped
any
up
games
and
yet
posted.
this year?
And Michael Seaton 9 is
The
Moto.
Montana Grizzlies game.
No.
Oh, you're talking about NBA. I was
Yeah.
like,
Plays
Montana
tournaments typically
What is that?
up here at
He's a-
Champions.
They played U of H
Oh, yeah.
in basketball.
Oh,
like on
college.
Thanksgiving.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
you.
college basketball.
That is not the
of
name
H is pretty
given
good this year.
on our
Dude,
end.
they murdered it. It
Moto
was
currently all
it was
in
50 points.
for
It
over a million.
It was disgusting.
Pocket sevens.
like after they were up 30 points, you're like, all right, like
Yeah.
you have to sit here for the rest
They'll
of
take
the
down.
Yeah.
A set of blinds and antes.
No, Rockets are finally good, so it's good to finally watch them and not get blown out all the time. Did you go to U of H?
I did go to U of H,
What did you major in?
geophysics.
And you didn't? Did you use it?
Kind of. I want to say maybe it helped me kind of get my foot in the door with where I work now, but not exclusively, no.
Sailboats for Cord. Two
Go to
black
sleep,
ones.
dude.
This is Cord's favorite hand, pocket fours. This is what he won his bracelet with.
Look, he's lost.
Oh.
Like I heard there were games back here.
Makes it 160 to go.
He's sick with it, huh?
Guys, don't let
And Peter's going to pick this spot to move all in with King Deuce of Spades on the
I
button.
got my favorite hand. I'll fold.
Wow. What a squeeze.
Oh, this is real fruity. All right.
No, it's actually not super.
Peter didn't get the memo that this is a tournament with 29K up top,
Cheers, bro.
and shows us that it wasn't a card read error.
Court didn't even notice,
Yeah.
or at least he pretended not to.
Can I get a couple napkins, please?
What'd you have?
Do you have some?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
He,
deuce in
he-
your hand?
he showed it, yeah.
God damn. You shove ace deuce like that?
Yeah,
I'll pay for it. I got
Yeah,
it.
well, I'll start a tab though,
Yeah, either way.
and we can get another
That's
one here
fine.
in a minute.
Just start a tab and we'll just split it at the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Just keep it open.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
You got a
raise
death wish,
another
dude?
round and, like,
Keep it
Good.
down.
You gotta be somewhere?
Y'all, you're gonna
You gotta be somewhere.
all right. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Wait, dude,
Oh,
I
beautiful.
So he said he's chip leader. I'm gonna show him something.
I'm good. Can I see a menu?
Yes.
I haven't eaten.
That's
Now
what just
Moto
happened. Yeah,
with the
just-
deuce of
What
spades
else? This is the logic.
elects to fold it correctly, I do believe.
Tend to agree.
Saw the alcohol coming. You're like, man, he ain't gonna play.
2 red cowboys for Amir now. What's he want to do with it from the hijack? Folds it around to him.
Opens big to 180. Blinds have gone up though. 80K, so it's not as big of an opening as you might think, or as I thought. Clint's going to defend here on the button with 7s.
9s now for Subaru, but given the action in front, I don't know, he's actually getting a pretty good price to set mine and defend.
Yeah, I like the just call here. He's already got some money in the pot. And Amir now facing 2 opponents, has an overpair.
Yeah, 2-tone though. So there are 2 clubs on board.
Right, and he's not blocking any clubs here. I'm surprised he didn't bet a little bigger, but he goes 190. Gets Clint out of the way here. Subaru does have 1 club in his hand, and he has backdoor straight outs, but it's to the low end of a straight, and he decides he doesn't want to defend there. He's going to get out of the way.
Yeah, even ace-10 has him in a bad way there, so still plenty that's flopped better than he had, especially out of position.
Amir will open to 175 with ace-9. Action folds around to the blinds.
I like that he keeps similar sizing there with kings and with the ace-9. And he gets the job done once again.
Yeah, you don't want to give away the strength of your hand by changing your raise
April.
Yeah.
sizing.
April, can you spell cocktails? Thank you. Whatever makes these guys talk more. Make it cold.
Cold
Make
and
it cold.
Cold and make me chat.
Make it cold. Put the AC on. Let's freeze these boys out.
Peter, what are you doing? He knows better. Anthony with the draggers and the cutoff, giving it some thought. He's going to raise it up to 200,000. And Moto wakes up with 2 red 10s in the small blind.
Tito's still in line.
All in.
Tito's line.
And he's going to jam it all in for just over $1 million.
Oh yeah, perfect. Thanks.
How much is it?
Oh, Okay, okay, that works.
Basically the same.
I mean,
that's the only thing different.
Yeah, I got you. I'll get back with you in a minute. Let me see.
Don't think Anthony's really going to call this off, but needs to at least posture, ask for the count.
And it's 1.1 million total.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony will get out of the way.
Sorry, Dan, I can't play 7-4.
This time.
I appreciate it, Peter. I understand. There's a lot of money on the line here. Luckily, we didn't have to see a flop to see that you would have flopped a full house.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it probably wasn't good.
Wait, where's the blinds up?
On big blind?
Yep.
All right.
Good time to come back to the table.
There's 80. 80 more. Come and get it. Who wants it?
Amir wants it right now.
Get it.
King Queen offsuit from under the gun.
Same opening, 175. Anthony waking up with ace queen in the hijack.
Upgraded from threes, in my opinion. Glad he still has plenty of chips left. He's likely going to try to get back his pre-flop bet from last hand here.
Just calls, which is going to give Cord a pretty good price no matter what he ends up with here.
Sorry.
But Cord will fold the big blind. With another one of the queens going into the muck. Heads up to the flop we go. Ace high still good for Anthony. Amir's going to put the pressure on.
You're fired. What'd he do?
Downsizing to 165.
That's a lot of money back here, dude. You know, if you break something back here, they take it out of your winnings, right?
Just do it.
You break one camera,
That's
you're-
probably the whole score.
you're in,
Yeah,
you're in
that's the
15K
better
makeup
way.
like that. Win the tournament, break a camera, 15K makeup.
Yeah, I think even if you get first, you might owe, actually.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
No, dishes. Get back there.
It was fine, but I didn't see all this. It's just like Dan leads me.
Yep.
Bobby Fillet reminding us all to smash the like button.
Upgrade setup.
I would appreciate that.
Set this up.
I already did it, Bobby, don't worry.
High quality.
This is.
I have to refresh to see how many I would actually are here. 30, that's not enough. We got 152 people watching this thing.
Bluff.
And Amir will take it down with the aggressive line.
Best hand bluff. What do you have now? 2 million?
It's a free
Oh, yeah.
orbit of blinds in that pot,
They were putting us through the blender early, huh?
just in time
Started with
for
three,
his
man.
blinds.
Yeah, and you dipped all the way down just like.
With the headset, the white headset.
You got all of it.
All the way to bottom,
Don't
right?
worry.
With
Interest-free loan. You're coming back for it.
Side investments, don't worry.
He's actually gonna make money. He'll get like third or fourth place, and
Okay.
then he gives it back.
Cool.
You both make money.
Kind of makes you hang all the way there, though, you know?
And he could win though, just so you know. He might get you. Thank you.
Looks like we have Chris from some of these cash streams in chat saying this is why I can't play tournaments.
Can I get
Took
the
5 minutes to make a
chicken
decision.
Caesar? Yeah, and then the.
I've
also
seen
the
some long
Miami
cash
Bulls.
game decisions too, but yeah, I would say on average, tournament hands take a little longer.
Yeah.
I want to drink. Are you guys still running that special that I had $2?
Action folds all the way
something?
around to the blinds here, and Cord wakes up with an ace in the small blind. We know he's going to raise. Just how much is it going to be?
Kona? The big wave? Or is it a different one?
All in.
All in. That's a big number.
Nah, it's, oh, they said they
Wow.
were.
Almost 2 million in chips, and he has
They're
the
like
meter
rainwater
covered, it
saucers.
appears.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Flavors they have. They're like
Ace tray
mango,
versus
peach,
queens.
yeah.
What a bad spot for
already
Cord
called
to
that.
pick to
What do you mean?
just jam it.
I absolutely
said-
have
I think
to.
it's only on the turn that he.
Deuce
does that
4
bet.
5.
Deuce 4 5.
Come on, man. You guys couldn't steal. Nobody could steal.
Can I just get a? How much is Tito's?
Cord wishing there was a bet in front of him right now. Never
Oh, my.
mind.
Ace 9.
Wow.
Yeah,
Still has to fade a queen though.
I'll take
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he feels terrible about that.
Yeah.
What a flop
Yeah,
for
that's-
Cord,
yeah,
and
too
now
much, like,
Matt, kill the deck.
Amir
the
needing
Kill
a
the deck.
queen on the
Don't do it.
river
Don't do it.
and doesn't
All right.
get
You
one.
got it.
And it's going to be close here. Graphics say that Cord
Deal
has
with that cooler, dog.
the slight lead here, but Matt will verify.
1.85, 1.9.
1.8, 1.85 right there.
925 is the total.
No.
1.750.
Okay.
Yep, 1.925.
Last call, please.
I'm good, thank you.
Not the
And
way we drew
Amir
it up in the
will
locker room.
survive. He does have a little bit
But-
of a little bit behind there, so the graphics were a little bit off, but it looks like he's got about 475 behind. 475.
No. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Joe did his work
40K
too. I can't
going to
complain.
the middle for the small blind here.
You did. You're right. You made everything possible.
Chocolate ice cream, right?
No, no.
When you look
Well,
at me, I know it's fucked.
I look at
Shove
the
there
queen.
with the
I knew
ace
you were
first
scoring.
forward,
Yeah,
and
that's a good
Oh,
card.
I
just
thought you
running
needed
into
both.
it.
Right.
I like
Waking
queen
up with the
four. I was like, that's a
ladies.
good
Like,
card.
it's possible.
It's the second queen and snap card.
Yeah, ace or queen snap. Maybe king queen too.
I don't know about that. What do you think,
Oh,
right?
20. It's like,
Over
but
20.
Blimer is mine and it's me.
I know, but
Yeah, probably
still,
fold
even
it
if you have
away.
ace three, king queen is not
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
statement.
435 plus 4,000.
It's 40, right? Oh man, I win that hand, I win the tournament. I
Yeah.
promise you that.
Of course.
Guaranteed.
That was, I mean, chip lead right there. Still have 500.
So now you gotta win it.
I just had 600, so don't give up.
No, I'm not giving up.
All right,
Absolutely not.
all right.
Just don't fold all the way to me. I'm going for it.
Come on, man.
Make me have a hand.
Fold.
So far it is folding all the way to him.
I know who I'm rooting for.
All in.
Amir jams it all in here now with suited king.
Something.
Don't think
Not very
Peter's going to
good.
defend 10 high.
It's good for us.
Although,
Wait, what? Wait, what?
475.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a Peter thing.
I'm just thinking of you was like, I can't do it, and then he calls you.
It was actually the same hand too. King deuce.
I gotta go for it, bro.
And you lost his queen, that should just fold. You running that right now.
No, he's just running too good. That's the thing.
That's it.
Yeah, no denying that. I'm not even supposed to be here.
I just fucking hate going all in pre-flop, bro. Just love to play post-flop.
Of course, you play good post flop. My game's pre flop. I mean, I can play post flop too, but I like pre flop. That's just me. I mean, that hand, my other option was to limp jam, and versus you, I'm not gonna limp jam. If you raise him, I know you
Yeah.
have a hand.
Yeah,
Feels exploited to limp fold, so it's like hate it, but
I don't remember seeing too many walks so far. That might be the first one.
Yep.
I have done that before, what you exactly did. And then when I
Last
lose,
time
I
it was
think-
about to happen,
like,
Cord just
when I showed
ripped
with
ace
ace
three
I
into
put
queens.
ace big. I think it was big blind, small blind versus big. And then when he wakes up with a hand, and when I drive home, I'm like, man,
yeah.
did you
What
really
the
have
fuck
to
am I
do
doing?
that?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody had like an even stack.
What do you think I was thinking whenever you called? I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. I looked at all these stacks. I'm like,
When you
God
hit it, it's
damn
obviously it's a good thing, but when you don't hit it, you
It's a long drive home. It's a long drive home. Hey, but I get to Katie quick. especially when I tilt. When I bust,
One raised to 175,000.
Nick will open this one to 175 with King 9 suited. Pretty early position here, and Amir with the same hand, giving it some thought, but with half as many chips in his stack. And a razor in front of him. Decides to give it up.
run it like a track meet.
All in.
Six goes all in.
Clint will move all in from the small blind, waking up with ace king. Oh, and Anthony has a real hand here too.
Seven folds.
Too much action in front of him though. And Clint will take it down without a fight.
Don't look, don't look. All right.
Nine folds. One fold. Two raised to 175,000. Three and four.
Court opens to 175 with 9-7 suited. Lots of chips now. He can
We still gonna top
get a
three.
little more creative.
We still gonna make top three.
Running
I
into
just
queens
want to know
again.
that's all I need.
This time from the small blind in the hands of Anthony.
Anthony's got a lot of chips here. Well, he decides to jam it in anyway. I was going to say he didn't necessarily have to move all in,
Yeah.
but
I don't think in my
Like the
life
play.
I've ever called you when you said I'm all in. You personally.
That's his hand like.
Omaha and Hold'em. I don't think I've ever called you when you said I'm all in.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just speak a different language? What'd you just say? What'd you just say? Ah, okay. About to be shocked. I thought she spoke some different language. On you, buddy. Wow, you had to get a bite of it before? This is his world. We're just in it right now.
the lamb meatballs, you can't let them sit there. Those things are delicious.
I thought it was about to be aces too. Turn
All in
around.
with queens?
Four folds.
You're loosening up now.
200,000.
Six raised to 200.
Clint will open this one up from the cutoff here with queen 9. Or it raises around to him, or folds around to him rather.
Eight folds.
Trying to steal a set of blinds and antes here, and it looks like it just may work. Yes.
And I do like that sizing up. When it folds around, you're that late of a position. Only a few people to get through. They're in the blinds. They're already getting pretty good price if you keep it too cheap.
Two folds.
Yeah, and an early position raise always looks and feels stronger, so you can keep that smaller opening. Late position feels like steel.
Yeah.
You're going to defend a lot more light.
Three goes all in.
And Amir moving all in here. He's got 635,000, so less than 10 bigs now. Ace Jack offsuit. Pretty premium hand.
I think it's
Peter
535.
waking up with sevens right behind him though. Giving it some thought. Taking a look at stack sizes.
5,000.
And he makes the call.
535,000. 678 folds.
It's a tough just call, honestly,
9 folds.
with so many people still left to act. But it also shows a lot of strength, so you're likely to get some,
Some respect for that.
yeah.
Good luck, boys.
Well, the sevens were in the lead, but catching an ace on the flop is Amir, taking the lead. And looking to double through Peter here, just needs to fade a club or a 7 on the river. Oh
Wow.
my, the 7 gets there.
Good game.
We were all waiting for the club,
And
not the
Amir
7.
coming into the table as chip leader leaves in 8th place. And will be taking home 38-30 for his efforts here today. Not too bad, but that's got to feel disheartening coming into this table. Yeah, over 3 million in chips. And then just
So, waiting for you to call it
running
8 o'clock.
super bad, getting queens cracked by ace Trey.
Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Played it well. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, brutal aspects of tournament poker.
100%. And now there are 7 remaining players. 7th place money, 47.10. But everybody here is gunning for that top spot. 29,530 to the winner.
Don't ask these guys. We got the basketball.
For this hand, no, but yes.
Tell them we
Nope,
agree.
but yes.
4 and 6 folds.
I'm gonna put it in 3 just for practice.
175.
Anthony will raise this one up to 175 with ace-9 of clubs in the hijack, and he will take down a set of blinds and antes.
So
I gotta show you the good one.
so tight.
Okay, then we need to see 3 now.
That's a decent one.
I was going to say some of these players are going to open up their range a little bit now that it's 7-handed, but some of these
Yeah.
players have already opened up their range,
Yeah.
raising with 9-7 and things like that.
That'll work. Yeah.
The king deuces.
Stretch out and get some room. Oh, yeah.
Queen jack under the gun hits the muck.
Some people not opening up their ranges.
Yeah, again, it's super interesting with tournament play, how quickly things change. When you're full ring, lose some players, you got to be able to adjust to the short-handed play.
And you really have to be mindful of the clock all the time as well, keeping track of when those blinds are going to go up. Gut shot here for Peter, and Cord with top two pair.
What falls 80,000?
Cord continuing to file.
Four raises, 525,000. 3 goes all in.
Wow, Cord all in instantly here. Peter trying to rep an ace, but Cord with 2 pairs already, hoping Peter just has an ace. And the rich get richer.
Shows the king 7.
Cord Garcia dangerous at any time, really dangerous when he's got chips.
Don't waste anybody's time. Just go on to the next one. He took his shot.
Quick shout out to Fireman Scott, bracelet winner here in chat. Says, I like too many of these players to pull for one, but really enjoying the battle.
7 folds.
If this was a 4-card tournament, I'm sure we'd see Scott here on the table.
935. You got tea time tomorrow?
No. I'm just wondering if the stream started.
Oh yeah.
Offsuit ace king in the hijack from Moto.
We're starting at 9, right?
Yeah.
About 1.2 million behind. Plenty of chips to play with. No need to jam it all in here. He's going to raise it up to 175.
All in.
And Clint waking up with jacks here will move it all in. Likely to have a battle here. And Clint in the lead currently. He also has the chip advantage, I believe. It's going to be close. This one's going to need to be counted again.
Yeah. Clint does have quite a few of those white 100K chips, though.
He's definitely got them. Oh, and a king comes off here. Moto looking to double through Clint now. Just needs to fade a jack.
Yeah, clubs are covered. Moto gets it done.
Slaying the jacks is the ace king. And a look at the chip counts now. Cord almost double the next person behind him. Nick and Clint and Peter all below 1.5 million at this point. Everybody else 20 bigs or above. Cord dominating leader with 50 big blinds, 54 big blinds.
Subaru had a very hot start. The first one to really break down Amir's lead. Then it became Cord doing so. Since that hot start, Subaru really hasn't found much to work with, but still up there at the top of the leaderboard, right behind Cord.
And the blinds have just gone up to 50 and 100,000. 100,000 big blind ante as well. Average stack now 21 bigs. Going to start to see some pressure here now when you have to put a big chip in every time. It just changes something psychologically.
Yep.
And Subaru is going to raise it to 275 with eights, and Cord now will be waking up with the queens.
Wow.
Just jamming them all in there.
Two biggest stacks at the table. Usually you don't want to stack off in this type of scenario. Especially not feeling good with the eights.
And I think Cord did this because he doesn't want to play a big pot. He's letting them know, I don't want to play here. Just give me your little raise. I got a real hand.
Yep. And that's the beauty of having that chip lead. You can kind of signal second in command, like, hey, this is mine. Wait for some of these other guys to bust out.
I don't know if you guys know, but there are hotels on property here. Only establishment in the entirety of Texas.
Cord going into commentator mode.
Yeah, sure. I will say that. Winner gets a free room, at least one free room.
9 folds. 1 folds.
Shameless plug.
More than that, we got security. Your money is guaranteed.
Free raise to 250.
Find me another Texas place who guarantees your money.
They might double everything. Thank you.
Definitely something to be said for that. We're one of the only places in Texas that you can actually wire money into the cage here and wire it back to your bank. You don't have to carry a bunch of cash with you if you come play at Champions Club.
Yep.
And as he said, the only club in Texas with a hotel on site. Come stay and play. These games are wild. If you're going to play poker anyway, you might as well play somewhere where you know it's going to be safe.
Hope that point was worth it.
Yeah, some of those bigger games, like what we had last night up here, love that security and love those options as far as wiring money in and out.
And it's Nick all in this time.
Yeah, he loves
Ace
himself
king
this
under the
ace
gun.
king.
About 10 big blinds. And it folds around. And he'll pick up a set of blinds and antes. One free orbit.
What is it, 100?
Yeah, just in time to put those chips he collected back in the middle.
Sorry. Three folds.
Cord taking a hand off.
It didn't used to be that way until they redid the felt. Now they stuck in the grease.
Nice though.
6 folds. Seven folds.
Folding around. Subaru on the button with ace-9.
8 raises to 3.
Triple it.
9 folds.
300,000 now. Should be an easy fold for Nick. No fold is easy when you've already got 200,000 in the pot, but
Yeah.
do you want to put 20% of your remaining chips in the pot with 10 high? No.
Yeah, not even suited.
All right, everybody name a food that you hated as a kid, but now you
Onions.
love.
Oh, wait, I didn't hear the last
Any
part.
food. You hated sushi as a kid, now you love it. I'm actually just saying, but that's not my answer. What about you?
I'm trying to think of anything that I hated that I love, that I now love. There's stuff that's okay.
Or like. Hated and like.
Yeah, it'd be sushi for me too, I think.
All right, we'll go over you.
Yeah,
What about
skip
you?
me.
Man,
Wait,
I
but now that you love,
like
right?
everything
Yeah, like
about
okay,
it.
okay.
Cauliflower.
Because it tastes like
Yeah,
nothing, and now you.
I feel like maybe just the concept of like the raw fish when you're younger,
What about you?
texture of it might not hit right,
Same,
but
actually. So that's not my answer.
I did some all-you-can-eat sushi recently with some of the guys from up here.
Have you heard the Brussels sprouts?
Tasted amazing.
They're,
Smelled good.
they're incredible.
Watched our
Have you
waitress
tried them?
spill our waters onto another customer.
Nice.
Never seen that before,
What?
except in the movies.
Hated tacos as a
Tacos?
kid?
How can you hate tacos, man?
I don't eat
He doesn't now.
I don't eat a lot.
That's like you hating sushi. How, what? How? All right, what about you?
Dude, honestly, I don't even know. Trying to think, let me think.
My top was onions.
Uh,
I hated onions.
I mean, I didn't like vegetables as a kid, but it wasn't anything. It was just
Moto,
anything, I guess.
what?
That's normal. That doesn't count.
All right, it might have been a
Yeah,
good fold.
sevens are occupied.
Maybe mushrooms. I like mushrooms.
Nick
actually, I
jamming
hate
it in here with a couple of sevens, and Cord all in over the top.
Flip
the
it
ace
out,
high.
baby. It's okay.
All right.
Cord probably surprised that he has 2 overs and
I
not
beat
just
you, I'll
one.
pay for this tab.
I was just 7 on river last time.
Well, we know at least one 7 is dead.
Yep.
You beat me. I got some life. I win.
Me.
Drinks on them? Drinks on them?
We only won.
You owe me more than the tab. You me.
Oh, that's a pretty good flop for
It's a fairly one-sided flop. I can't even ask for anything.
But an ace right now?
Kill you.
Oh, well, that's...
Well,
that's
that'll do it. The
looking
last
really
7
sad.
comes
I'm
off.
not paying. I'm not paying.
that tab is yours.
That's all I'm paying.
Cord and Nick are splitting a tab right now, but Cord's saying he's not paying. Courtesy double.
Seems unlucky.
And a significant one. Takes about $1 million out of Cord's stack.
Am I good with that? I'm good with it.
A little over $1 million.
Next one's gonna.
Next one's on.
And now Nick
Next one's gonna
hit
have
right
to
in the
play.
middle of the pack. Up over 20 big blinds again. That'll put Clint at the bottom of the leaderboard. Peter not too far ahead of him.
7 folds.
The 7s are going around. This time it's Moto. Raise it up to 210.
Cord thinking he wants some chips back. Doesn't want to stack off with sevens again.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, see, the blinds are definitely high enough now. It is painful anytime you've got to fold that big blind.
And Clint getting a much better price than the last time the big blind was agonizing over it. Decides to make the call and will be rewarded with an open ender here, but still in rough shape against the sevens.
Yeah. Moto's just looking for a count. Gonna do the math on if I am wrong, if I do not hold, what is it looking like for me?
Yeah, he's got backdoor diamonds and effectively second pair here. And he's a really big favorite, but he doesn't know it.
He is cutting out chips for some inventory. It looks like cutting out the calling chips before taking that inventory.
Call 865,000 showdown, please.
Makes the call, and Clint is going to need some help here with 9 high. He does have a number of outs. A 5, a 10 makes a straight. A 9 makes a better pair, but we see a couple of the 9s are already dead, and also one of the 5s. That's going to eliminate some more of his outs.
Yeah.
As the diamonds will now give Moto a flush.
Wow.
Big game, y'all.
Moto will survive. Good call with the 7s. Clint making a gutsy move there with the open ender.
Save
But unfortunately, it does not pay off for him, and he will be eliminated in 7th place, taking home $4,710.
That's what all the old people say.
I got hand driving cargo shorts and snap.
I feel like you're, how old are you?
So this actually is one of the smaller jumps, it looks like, to
Yeah, the-
6th place money. We were seeing close to $1,000 each jump previously.
What's our nom? Like, I haven't done that since nom. Like, what's our version of nom? It's like, I haven't done that since dial up.
Yeah, that's strange.
9/11.
Almost
9/11,
feels like a
there you go.
typo that the jump would get smaller
Mm-hmm.
at any point.
8 raises to 375,000. 9 folds.
Real hand alert for Subaru here.
All in?
Oh, running into the queens of cord.
7 folds.
See how patient and disciplined, or how much Subaru wants to gamble here.
8 calls. Showdown.
Happy with another ladder in front of him.
Nervous. I don't know
Subaru
why, but I'm
willing
nervous.
to put it at risk. Nice suited ace against the queens
or
of
what?
cord.
No. That 10, that's fair. Let's put the 8 of hearts out there. No, not the king of hearts. Let's put the 8 of hearts out there. Give some people what they want. Joe. Joe. All right, now do the 8 of hearts. Show off.
marked. You can't see the card.
What? Hold the deck, man. I didn't sign up for this.
Cord,
I did not sign up for this.
Cord losing a
Come on,
big
man.
chunk of his stack here to Subaru now as an ace comes on the river. Giving Subaru 2 pair to Cord's queens. Queens have not been running well here against Ace X
9,
at this final table.
1,900,000.
And that's going to
Okay.
put Subaru in the
All
chip
right,
lead by
all right.
far with over 50 big blinds. 5 million in his stack.
Cheap leader.
Not really. 3.5, no small blind call off. It's not fair.
Button stays. Small
He's
blind.
played so good all tournament. It's not fair. It is. It's not fair. You haven't made a mistake all tournament. That's the first mistake you made.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I get it though. Like my face, just facing all ends. I get it, bro. I get it. Trust me.
Let's see if I can get lucky.
This is nothing new.
Two raises, 250.
Cord's not going to let that setback affect his play. He's raising it up here with 9-6, making it 250 to go. Continues with the aggression.
Gets through. Nobody behind him had anything. Nick in front of him did have that ace-8 of hearts, but elected not to play it. Six-handed, you got to be thinking ace-8. Suited ace-8's pretty strong. Those blinds do come around fast, so you do have to make the most of the hands that you are dealt.
This time, Cord with the suited ace-8. Raise it up to 230.
Four folds.
See, and that's interesting where one person folds it, another person bumps it up. 2.3.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's easier to be the guy raising than the guy calling a raise. Subaru will defend the small blind with the suited 7-8, and Moto has Jack-10 in the big. I think he was thinking about putting in a squeeze maybe, or just calling, but changes his mind.
Why? Why Robin Hood?
Because.
They get back?
Exactly.
I like it.
Wow, what a flop there for Subaru.
Yeah, flopping the club draw and a gut shot. Cord with 2 overcards continues to bet here, but Subaru better than a coin flip now. Good turn card for Cord.
Definitely favors that pre-flop raiser.
Subaru will peel another one off here, down to 31% chance to catch those clubs are straight.
No, you can take that, please. Thanks.
And it will not come through. A little bit of money back for Cord.
Yeah, I like the call from Subaru though. He is drawing to effective nuts. He probably knows that as well. Knows that if he gets there, he can target that likely ace pairing of Cord, or just leads out.
Yeah, he sends out a blocker back there. Cord makes the call.
There. Gotta take a stab.
A little bit.
I
Yeah,
understand.
knows on the river he can't
Robin Hood.
win.
But I give
Stream,
back,
Robin
I give
Hood.
back to everyone, not to the person.
That's why you're Robin Hood. It's not personal. It's everybody.
No, but you,
We're all poor at this
but
point.
after we take it from someone, you can't give it back. You got
When you make me poor, then yeah, I'm part of the poor. You put me part of the poor population when you got me last hand.
fair. I'll give it back.
Not, yeah, probably. I'm not doubting that part. But Robin Hood. His graphics changed his name. It's a good nickname. It's not a bad nickname.
I'll take it.
Robin Hood's the GOAT. I wish I could be Robin Hood.
I wish I could levitate effortlessly. Peter all in with King 5 here. It's going to work. Again, getting rewarded for these jams, but I guess when you're in the hijack, you got King high, Ace high, and about 10 big blinds. Got to find a place to put the chips in. Get that free orbit.
You're a big one. All right.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
I ain't missed a big blind since 9/11, man. Like
You brought it
on
out.
cue, man.
You brought it out.
Instantly. All right, I'll pay.
Sounds terrible when you say it.
I was in 5th grade in 9/11. I was actually in history class when I found out.
Was George Bush teaching it?
My history teacher was a joke, for what it's worth. Shout out to Mr. Johnson. I know you're watching.
Look at me now.
It's been a while, but I know.
No way he's got a job still. He's definitely watching me on stream right now. We got a PLO hand?
All right, everybody. Who likes giveaways? We're about to do a little bit of a giveaway here in the chat. We're going to think of some kind of question or contest, but you have to be liked and subscribed in order to qualify to win. We're going to give away some Champions merch here. Give you a few seconds to like and subscribe,
You would never guess it.
and then we'll come up with some kind of
Kawhi Leonard.
contest here to give away a Champions hoodie,
We played FIFA.
maybe a little goodie bag from Champions Club merch.
Maybe 5% of first. No, I'm kidding.
Can't do that.
Verbal's not binding.
This is a bad group and bad time. We had our heart in the right place. I just called. Come on, dude.
You probably fall in free throw.
Really? Well, after you shove, I fold. I almost shoved. I almost shoved on it.
That's not been sitting poker, you know, so it's
Yeah.
like 6 people left and not like, shit, we short-handed, you know?
I was gonna shove, but my friend just said, you love Queen 10. When I checked my phone, he's like, you love Queen 10 too much. He literally just said, he said, stop playing Queen 10. That's my hand.
Well, he got dealt Queen 10 so much, too.
It's a good hand. Tricky hand.
Mid-range right there.
The thing about Queen 10, you gotta play Queen 10. You can't let Queen 10 play you. That's the thing. Queen 10 plays you, then
What about Ace 10?
Ace 10, same category. You play Ace 10. You don't let Ace 10 play you.
Of course.
You played him.
You let Ace
You
10
played
play
him.
you, no good.
You gotta quit.
Ace 10?
You got played.
You know it.
Played
you know
himself.
It's a long drive home.
it, You know. No.
All right, here's what we're going to do, everybody. If you want
You
to win
sleeping in there?
something
This is
free,
He said yes.
Champions
He said
Club,
yes.
we're going to try to predict
Come on, man. Take my seat.
what is the hand
Yeah.
number
Yeah, come on.
that fourth place is eliminated.
CG's the only person who
Fourth
can walk up
place.
on a live stream and
What
no
is the
one-
hand
security don't say
number?
nothing, Floor don't say
I
nothing.
like it.
Closest without going
man.
over. Everybody gets
Yeah.
one guess. You must
Tell
be
your wife hi.
liked and subscribed. So your first guess
He said no.
in the chat.
He's not supposed
One
to be here.
guess
Oh, yeah,
on the hand
yeah,
number.
yeah, she wasn't.
When will fourth place be eliminated? The winner's going to get a jacket and hat swag bag from Champions Club.
Thank
The
you.
winner will notify
Thank you, TG. okay.
Eddie Bat, and he'll
What do
send
you
that
mean?
off
You're
to
a
you.
legend. We needed to see you.
I'll give you that information.
Now go to sleep, dude.
There's rooms.
Once again, closest without going over must be liked and subscribed to this stream. And hand number that fourth place will be eliminated closest without going over.
Check. $100. Wow. I think I know what you got.
Does seem like pace of play is picking up right now. Might factor into your guessing, but keep in mind those blinds will go up as well.
I get a value bet versus my value hand. There's no bluffs you would do that with, right? That bigger, you know. Shit. I guess wrong.
Thank you. You're good. You're good.
I was good?
I was good.
You were good.
I was good.
You had a queen?
So I was good.
Yeah.
So you're saying I was good.
Yep.
Still didn't answer.
We kind of both answered each other. I had a good hand. I had a 7. I had D7.
Oh, D7.
I had D7.
Oh,
So.
thank goodness D didn't come out.
I had a spade too, so spade come and start firing, sending the troops in.
High level speech play. Coded, but understood.
No surprise.
He's tricky. You're tricky. You guys let us get breaks in here or what?
Cord.
Make us work all through the night?
What are you thinking?
Uh-oh.
It's a family moment. Is Adrian right there?
I'll buy him another one.
I love it.
Yeah, hard to give breaks with the stream delay for integrity.
No, no fear.
Come on.
Anthony with the top pair flush draw combo, jamming it all in here against the open ender of Subaru, and he will get out of the way.
26. What do you end up getting? Same as me?
Yeah, same thing, just a tall.
It's not bad, right?
No, that's what I do. That's what I usually drink whenever I'm just drinking. 100.
You call service?
You should start hooping with them again. They just start getting back to once a week or Wednesday, Tuesday. I don't know what day.
Yeah,
What day you be over here? Tuesday?
Here?
Yeah.
On this side of town?
No, for.
Oh, the stream?
The
On
stream.
Wednesdays, yeah.
Wednesdays, I think Wednesday would be better.
Yeah.
They can be
Or
till
this is at 10:20. Or what do y'all play on
He's
the?
talking about basketball.
Oh, I thought you
play
meant.
basketball?
No. I thought you were talking about the stream.
Oh. That's either 5-10 or 10.25 on Wednesdays.
Holding it.
Yeah. Tuesdays is PLO.
That's right. That's the one that Will and Scott run.
Yeah, me and Dan are in the booth.
Anthony raising it up to 2.25 here with the ace king. And Nick in the big blind with a nice hand here. Ace queen.
Every stream.
Every street.
He's like 7-4. I'm like, yeah, you would play that, you fish. He's like, of course.
He's probably. I'm wondering what he's saying right now.
And you're like,
He's like, let him talk.
Facts.
And then I played last Wednesday instead of commentating, and I was like, Dan, if I get 7-4, I'm gonna play it for you. And I played it, and it did not work.
Played it wrong,
First
though,
diamonds, too. He loves
to be
7-4
fair.
diamonds. I was like short stack. I was like, I still gotta try to win this. For
Both
Dan.
players catching top pair. Anthony with top 2. Nick has the backdoor diamonds as well. And Anthony will fire out 200,000.
Order another one? Can I get the tall instead? I don't know about a double. Maybe just
Call
like
from Nick.
2x what the small one was. Like same amount.
And Nick picking up a gut shot now
One extra alcohol.
to go along with his top pair.
Or just
Anthony still in the lead with
is the
ace
tall,
king.
is it the same amount of alcohol in that as a short? Okay, yeah, I would want a double.
I'll get another one, please.
Thank you. Anybody else? Drinking's the way to go. Just let you
I'm
know.
all in.
7 moves all in.
Good, thank you.
And the bet will be all in from Anthony, putting the pressure on Nick. Nick does have him outstacked, but this would be crippling for him, putting him down to about $500,000 in chips if he makes the call and loses. Nick really in the blender here. Very coordinated board. Tough to fold top. But what hands can you beat?
Line is super high now.
He does find the fold, and the correct fold it is. Nice pot going Anthony's way, but Nick avoiding disaster there.
At 60.
I can hear the riff when you're away.
60, 120. Yep. 4 folds.
Blinds have gone up to 60 and 120,000. Pressure really ramping up now. Average stack less than 18 big blinds. Subaru waking up with kings. One of the players not feeling the pressure of the blinds. He's got almost 4 million in chips. He'll raise it up to 325. And it folds all the way around. Anthony with about 2 million in his stack. Jack 10 suited. He's going to raise to 265. And Nick on the button. The suited ace king. All in now for 1.515. Action folds back around to Anthony. Easy to raise with Jack 10 suited. Harder to call off almost your whole stack, and he will make the fold.
Thank you.
Got some diamonds on diamonds action here. Queen high for Moto, ace high for Cord.
Wow, 2 diamonds on the flop. Gut shots for both players. Or actually, Moto has the open ender.
Yeah, Cord's looking for that 5 in Moto's hand. Any other 5. Do the same job for Cord, though.
And Cord's just going to jam it all in.
From the looks of it, it was a snap jam, too.
Please pull that. 2.35 from here. You say fold?
I didn't say anything.
He said something. You can say whatever you want. I'm just saying. You said something. It may not have been a word, but you said something. You did. It could have been an adjective or like a ad lib.
Cord trying to pick up a read or something out of this man. Cord's action's obviously done, though. Reads don't really matter at this point. Just some speech play.
You know how much over there?
2.35.
2.35.
This is it, baby.
Moto really in the blender here. Probably thinks his diamonds or his open ender are both good. That would feel like a lot of outs. And
no,
twice.
Well, I'll gamble with you.
Yeah, and he's going to gamble thinking that.
I don't like that either.
He doesn't like that at all, he says.
Wow. Oof. I hate to see an offsuit ace. I would love to see an offsuit 5.
Cord really happy with the cards he's seeing there. I mean, obviously there are outs out there, but now there are not.
2, 3, 5, 0.
And Cord is going to double up and be dangerous again.
Offsuit 5. Here's 100.
1.5, 2 million.
That turn gonna be all there anyways, right?
Break
That turn?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be the same thing.
Yep.
2.3.
It's one of the benefits of Cord's sort of wild man image here is he gets action when he has big draws.
2.35.
And now he's back up on top again.
Chat likes that, right?
It's a roller coaster.
Chat.
50,000. Okay. Okay.
2,350,000.
And that will put Moto
That's
down
only hand
below
to worry about.
10 big blinds.
You can't fold it.
Moto and Peter needing some help here. Cord and Subaru in safe territory, and Nick and Anthony sort of in that middle ground where you can float a couple of orbits.
Yeah. They're really just waiting for those shorter stacks to get out, pick up ladders.
Looks like they're anticipating the players going on a break here, getting ready for a little bit of split screen.
Yeah, some highlight reels. Another highlight, obviously from another tournament. I believe that was from our, no, that might have been the cash stream. Yeah, one of the cash streams. So Moto finds a hand that he wants to go with. Really, any ace he really is supposed to go with. But a suited ace definitely feels good putting it in.
I call.
And here we go.
Ace 8 versus ace 5.
Moto in the lead here, but with the shorter stack, he's the one at risk of being eliminated.
Wow.
2 pair for Anthony and backdoor clubs. Moto needing an 8.
10 wouldn't be bad. No 10 there.
Unfortunately, he gets neither of those things. And that will eliminate Moto in 6th place, taking home over $5,000, $53.90 to be exact. As we are now down to 5 players, making the average stack 25 bigs. 5th place guaranteed $6,660, but everybody at this table gunning for that top spot at $29,530. That won't be the last we see of Moto. He's been on this table several times. I'm sure we'll see him again soon. A nice run today. And then there were 5.
Peter able to pick up the blinds.
Yeah, interesting fold there from Nick with the king 10 and the big blind. I think I would probably defend there when you're down to 5-handed. Players are going to get a little bit more aggressive. Opening ranges are going to get wider.
Yeah, especially after Peter just got the ladder. He's willing to risk things a little bit more.
He gave us a good reason. Once they start streaming, they need 2 hours straight. Plus, you guys.
And he does have those blinds coming at him pretty fast here.
The first 45 minutes. Yeah, y'all had to make some money and start talking.
No, we set the. I'm hearing your conversation.
I was talking to myself.
Yeah, we felt bad.
Yeah. And he made some money. God, how good are you guys?
He probably said that for Dan.
Cord gets a nice flop. Nice for them that they didn't run into his ace 10.
How you guys know, man?
Oh, thank you.
We're going to have Joe back in the box dealing for us. Let's get another look at the chip counts here. 43 bigs for Cord, 33 for Subaru. Anthony close to 20 bigs left there. Nick and Peter, the two players most at risk right now.
Thanks, bro.
Cord asking who's commentating with me tonight. It's Kyle Miller.
I'm part of the group, so you
I
get
say all the time, because like you analyze, like,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And another quick look at that pay table.
Everybody asks me why I'm doing it. It's
Great
like,
tournament.
I mean, I don't care. Like,
Actually,
I don't care if people know how I play. Like, I've streamed
and
enough.
I played different, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
exactly.
Like, you got to look at the table, right? You can't just play the same way all the time.
Yeah, everything changed always.
What? You can't.
You're learning Robin Hood. Don't worry. You just keep playing your game, bro.
Well, you should record this.
I don't have to. It's recorded for us. Hey.
That's true.
What, here at Champions Club, right in there.
Oh,
And Nick is going to move it all in here with the Jack-9. Try to steal those blinds. And he does.
Image works. He's seemed
Couple biggies.
relatively tight compared to some of these other players, so
a couple biggies. Some
he's
BB
willing to
for
put
BBs, for
all of his
BBs.
chips in the middle. He's going to get some respect from these other players.
You got kids?
He really hasn't had to get to showdown many times.
Common.
We're on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. I got you. Congrats. Shit, you need this more than us then.
Oh, damn.
That's what I said.
We both need it. He wants kids too, I swear.
Yeah, but if you already have kids, then it's not the same.
True story.
I'll bet 3 million.
That's not helping.
Yeah, this is helping actually. This is saying get the hell out.
And Cord
saying,
effectively going all in here with the fives,
fold?
betting more than
Barely.
anybody else's stack.
Yeah.
And he will pick up a set of blinds and antes.
I like your hand. What about you? You got kids? What about you? You got kids?
Two.
How about you?
Not of my own.
Okay, so yes. But yeah, so yes.
Someone, yes.
Yeah.
Nick with the ace-king under the gun, just jammed a couple of hands ago, and here he goes again. All in for just over 2 million. And Anthony in the small blind with the pocket pair here, but not one you want to defend with. Subaru will get out of the way as well. And he'll pick up another set of blinds and antes.
You're gonna start getting mad at us if we keep winning all the pots.
Well, you know, I don't know if I want a call.
They should start drinking. Maybe things will change for them.
Got it?
Just one drink, guys.
120?
What's the worst that can happen?
I'll take a Jameson on the rocks.
What is it, Jameson on the
My
rocks?
man.
You got it. Cocktails. Please. I'm not trying to get you drunk, just
No, I had one earlier. I like them. Every once in a while when I play.
you're so disciplined.
Relax.
All right, I'll have
I've
about,
never seen you not disciplined.
What am I
I'll take
supposed
1
to
or
do?
10.
Like, even if you're on tilt, you're like, hold.
Blind versus blind. Subaru with an ace and the small blind's going to raise it up.
You have good discipline. If you're a golfer, you have to have
350 to go.
good discipline. Otherwise, you give up shots.
Doesn't translate to poker.
You know what I mean? To life?
Dominating
To poker.
Nick's
That's-
You know how many
8-5, and
golfers
Nick
there
will
are
get
that
out of the way.
aren't very good poker players?
I can see that.
Definitely like the Rays.
Huh?
Saw Subaru start
Nah,
the
more
stream
bad
with some of
players than
those
good,
limp
that's for sure.
strategies, but
Which is interesting because
no real
it's
place
a
for
lot
it
of the
here
same
now,
mental
given all the
You know, you.
Yeah,
I see
it
him
does
pressure.
help for sure. Mental.
I'm just saying, I'm surprised there's not better golfers at poker.
The biggest translation, I think, is shot to shot in golf
and
Hand to hand. Of course,
Try to
of course.
forget the last shot.
Of
try
course,
To forget the last,
of course.
hand.
And not beating yourself.
Exactly. Raise.
Anthony peeling back the 9s.
260.
What's golf tilt called? Is there a term?
What's what?
Is there a term for being on tilt in golf?
Tilt.
Tilt?
Yeah.
Cord will defend
When
the
you're
big
like throwing
blind.
like-
See a jack.
Shots of part 2.
And be rewarded with 2 pairs on the flop. Check, check twice.
375. Got him.
Supposed to lose.
You never bet, man.
What's your bet?
375. I announced it. I think we're good. Oh, Jameson on the rocks. On ours. I got it.
He said not anymore.
No, he definitely needs it now. Jack 3 beat his 9s. Don't worry, Jameson on the rocks coming. On me, too. If I lost that pot, I still would have paid.
Hopefully Anthony's got enough play in him to enjoy
you
that
signed up to
Jameson on the
play
rocks
that
here on stream.
Or just
No, I commentate everything.
Oh, you commentate.
That's actually
Oh,
the
that's cool.
first week I've ever. That's the first cash hands I've ever played inside Champions. And they asked me for a few weeks, but I enjoy commentating.
Yeah.
But with everybody out of town, they like.
Yeah.
I wanted to help them fill a good lineup, so I donated $10K. You know, I did my deed. I did my deed, Dan.
You did a
Back
great
to the
job.
booth. All in.
You took the worst beat I've ever seen.
Questionable.
See,
It's
Well, the
questionable.
worst slow roll. I guess it's not the worst beat when kings are beat by aces, but
Yeah.
It was
Just the
pretty
way
bad
that it
slow roll.
happened. Yeah.
you got me. Feet.
Thank you.
A6.
the worst was
Ace six?
it's like he knew it,
Yeah, I was like, what?
and then he was convinced
Ace is
that
not
it
fold.
wasn't
Yeah, I was
it.
like, what the?
and then it
I was
really
like
was
Jack
it.
earlier when I was like, what are you talking about?
And if you couldn't follow that train of gibberish that I just said, you just have to go watch it.
Three raised to 325,000. 4 folds.
Button right.
I feel like this is it.
This is the hand. Your intuition is what got you this far.
Yep. Journey. Great journey.
It's time. You got the low diving board and they got the high dive.
And then they got that extra one.
We don't talk about that one. You don't want to talk about that one. But it's there. If you need it, it's there.
Just FYI.
All in.
Goes on.
He took the high dive.
Ooh.
7 folds.
Man, how he know? Right?
There you go.
Told him I'm gonna go all in this thing. I felt this thing was coming. He folded.
I was just thinking about it.
Nah, I think he's a fan.
Thank you.
'Cause he folds him every single time.
What was it, blind? 120, 120.
This shit
That's
costs.
something not that spicy.
This shit costs a
It
lot.
was more like some pepper spice.
Just
That's
like
sriracha.
I don't know. It's just try to kill me fast. Like I can't just raise like.
Sorry, I had to think about it. You know, I take the time.
I'm all in.
3 goes on.
Wait, what? Oh. All right, if you say so.
Cord jamming all in with sixes.
You like that trick? Run up to the final table. Run up to the final table and go all in. It's a good trick.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Really good.
Subaru
Be
with
sick
two
if it
black
was a bluff.
nines. Oh, he's going to fold them.
6-high, man.
I need 5 back.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, this again just one of those 6 spots where ICM means so much. There's real dollar values to these chips now. With some of those shorter stacks on the table, those 9s don't look too solid for Subaru.
Right. Yeah, do you want to flip a coin for $10,000?
Yeah.
Not really. Anthony moving all in. Nope, not all in. Sorry. Raised to 300,000 with King Queen here. Effectively the same thing. He gets a fold around.
Raise to 300 to collect 300. I like it. Free orbit. It's like we are on Dan's hand. Hand number 74 here.
Gotta love it.
Getting closer to find out who's going to win that giveaway.
I want to hear the magic words. What he said, Cord, I'll gamble with you. When he said that, I had nut suit. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
I don't feel like gambling with this hand. I don't like it.
Queen Jack?
Don't like it.
Also, he said he's going to gamble when he got the straight draw and the flush draw. And potentially an over.
That's gambling.
Just the world.
Yeah, cord referencing Moto's bust out.
See Dave in the wings with some racks.
Yeah, I was about to mention that too. Looks like a color up is coming.
Gonna whack some stacks, is what we like to say on the floor.
All in.
Yeah, Cord's got too many chips.
Well, if he keeps jamming with ace-3, he won't continue to have too many chips.
Last time it worked out very well for him.
That's true. Yeah, queens are the hand to avoid here.
You have Jack 3, I'm in bad shape.
Serviceable.
Effectively Jack 3.
Good fold then. Button right. These guys got no momentum. Can we keep it going? No break? Is that possible?
Cord asking for a break earlier. Now he doesn't want it.
Keep going.
Now he's all juiced
In my
up.
history,
Yeah,
when we
wants to
break, I
just
come
tire
back
them
and
down.
it's like
Full of booze and chips.
Keep
the
jamming.
tournament I played in Dallas. I got second in a couple months ago. We're about to go on break heads up. We're about to actually play
heads up?
Yeah, we're heads up, and I got all the momentum. And he's like, "We got a break coming up," and I'm like, I was like, "Can we take a break?" And
Or is it when you get bad beat or something like that?
wait, whatever. It just came back and just ran and it burst me. And I was like, "Should have quit. Should have kept playing."
Yeah.
He had good quotes though. His winning quote was, "If I can win, anyone can win." It's a good quote, you know. Like most people are like, "Oh, I worked so hard to get here. I deserve it."
Peter with the ducks this time.
Can you move it to 15 though?
Hold it. Hold it. That's for cool.
And Peter will jam it all in here with the deuces on the button.
Can you ask them if they can revise that?
Suited
Based on
king
us
for
having a longer
Subaru. If he could see the cards, he would
break
make the
from
call.
initial?
I'm ready for a break.
Yeah, but they're putting it to 10, not 15. I'm asking for 15.
Oh, yeah.
Do you agree?
I need a break.
Does everyone agree they want 15, not 10?
Yeah, I mean,
It's gotta be 10 minutes for the production. What line was one?
Last time. For this level.
Okay, I knew I should have taken longer.
All our followers are loyal. They're not leaving over that 5 minutes.
I don't think they're worried about people
Chat, don't
leaving
leave. We need 5 extra minutes.
over
Don't leave though.
that 5
Yeah,
extra
go take a
minutes.
shit.
It's more about
Exactly.
letting the
Chat, I gotta
stream
take a-
catch up to the delay.
Spliff. I mean, shit. I mean.
This is mine.
Spliff shit.
Well, they'll just have to run some
All in. Fuck it.
highlights or something.
They won't
which
let us break,
then
I'm all
people
in.
will leave.
Take it
Unless
out
the
on
highlights are
players.
really good. Who knows?
I would hope highlights are good. Interesting interview or something
Yellow?
to interject in there
Nah.
too.
Almost a yellow.
Cord jamming it all in again with an ace. And
Don't tell
players
us what-
are going on a break here. Now, I assume
That's why I'm running.
take a look at some highlights here as they colors off some chips during the player break. Please stick with us though. Remember, we do have that giveaway going on. Guess the hand that number 4 goes out on. 4th place finisher. What's the hand number going to be? Price is right. Rules closest without going over. If you guess the same hand number as somebody else, whoever guessed it earliest is going to win. I can look back. We can look back in the chat there, and you can see all the guesses. And whoever wins that will win a Champions Club jacket and hat merch bag. Got some great tournaments, events coming up. February 7th through 20th here at Champions Club in Houston. If you're a tournament player, mark your calendar and book your room ahead of time. Details to follow, but if you were here for the Fall Poker Open, you'll remember how great that series was. Over 1.5 million in guarantees in that one. Main event was 750,000 guaranteed. We're hoping to beat those numbers this time. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but I'm betting that there will be well over 1 million in guarantees. Probably something like 20 events. We include all the satellites to the main. Should be super fun. Welcome to Champions Poker Live. This is Dan Fouts coming to you from Champions Club here in Houston, Texas. I'm sitting with one of my favorite poker players, Dory Coyle.
Hi,
Dory,
Dan.
Hi, Dory. I met Dory probably, what, 10, 12 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in, I want to say Biloxi was the first time I met you and your husband, Jim Coyle.
Yes. Yes. We do a lot. We did a lot at Choctaw, and for years I really loved the staff that we met you with, which was all the traveling dealers for the WSOP circuit. So
Yeah.
we know a lot of people that are here at Champions now.
That's right. And I'm one of them. And
Yeah.
happy to have you here. You and your husband have been having a great series here for our Fall Poker Open. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the minute the schedule came out, Jim and I said, we're going, and I said, okay, and I texted April and said, book us for the whole thing. So we came down here last Tuesday night and started Wednesday, and we both cashed in the monster stack, and he ended up getting 4th place, which was a great start, and then he just kept going. He's cashed in, well, he's still in the main event right now, so hopefully he will do well now. I think they're down to 27, something like that. They just did the redraw. So, but yeah, he's top of the leaderboard, and I'm second, so I've had some success too.
That is awesome. Yeah, I was just going to bring that up. We are doing a, what does that symbol mean?
Oh, he won the Big O tournament. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, you want to go back?
No, we'll edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was just going to ask you about that because I know we have the Tournament of Champions coming up. Now, that's a $25,000 free roll, and as you said, you and Jim are the top 2 players on the leaderboard. That's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll stay there, but we definitely will be in the top 27, so I'm pretty sure that, well, I'm pretty sure Jim's locked up first place. He's pretty far ahead of everybody.
Right, but you're definitely going to get a seat at this
Oh,
point.
yeah,
I mean, we
for
only
sure.
have the main event and a couple other nightlies, so you're going to get into that free roll. 27 players, top 9, get onto a televised final table, and first place is $10,000. That's pretty awesome.
Sounds fun to me. Yeah.
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 So how has your tournament circuit gone? I know we talked a little bit about Jim, and also Jim won one of the events, correct?
Yes, he won the Big O tournament, which is not his first game. I mean, he's a no-limit player first, but he loves playing the mixed games. We've learned from the guys that are floor people here. We started playing dealer choice games with them a long time ago. So
I know, because I'm one of them.
yes, so
We love those mixed games.
mixed games.
But tell me about your tournament series. How's it been going? I know you cashed the monster stack. You talked
I
about
cashed
that.
the monster stack, and I cashed but didn't bag the main, so it was close. I was actually the bubble yesterday on the biggest flight. But then I also went heads up in one of the nightlies and ended up getting second there. So 3 cashes, doing
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's a great run in a 2-week tournament series, I
Right.
think. Yeah, it's great. Well, so let me think here. What else can we talk about? Tell us about your experience at Champions Club off the table.
Oh, well, we retired the end of last year, and so we have traveled, or our intention was to travel and go to whatever series we wanted to go to. Of course, a lot are in Dallas, which is where we're from, so we play there, and then we do go to Choctaw, which is about an hour north from us, and we'll be there for the WSOP circuit coming up. But we've also gone to Run Good in Tunica, and of course, Dallas just had the Poker Atlas Tour, and then we committed to this whole thing. And by far, the service here at Champions is the best. Not only do you have the best pros in the business running the tournaments, the staff is amazing. Connie, the chef, is fabulous. There's bartenders. It's a beautiful place. We have a nice, comfortable room, and we've really enjoyed just hanging out with everybody, getting to know the dealers and the staff, and we couldn't ask for a better. It feels like a VIP service for us, of course, because they're getting used to us. We've been here every day. So
Well, we love having you here. What is your favorite thing that you've eaten that Connie's cooked?
Well, honestly, it's crazy because it's not on the menu. But everything's good. We love the chicken sandwich. She did a special with a sweet steak that was really good. But I saw somebody eating a dessert that was ice cream and strawberries or something, and I said, oh, that looks so good. So she made it, and I didn't realize it was totally off menu. She just gave it to me. And I said, this would be really good with chocolate and something like that. 3 days later, she gave me my own martini glass with chocolate, ice cream chocolate, little brownies and shaved chocolate and stuff like that, and it was just for me, and it was so good.
That is awesome. You don't get that anywhere
No,
else,
you
folks.
don't. Insert picture here because there's a picture of it. It's so good.
Amazing. Well, Dory, thank you for sitting down with me.
Sure.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm so glad that you guys are having such a great tournament series here. People, this isn't just for Jim and Dory. Come visit us at Champions Club, 6440 West Sam Houston Parkway South, Bel Air exit off the Sam Houston. Thanks. I hate it when they show my ugly mug, especially since I screwed up the end of that so well. Anyway, welcome back to the final table here. Cord still in the chip lead with almost 60 big blinds now, just dominating the field at this point. Anthony and Peter both under 10 bigs, going to need some help here soon. They have colored off some chips. We're coming back. That interview with Dory was during our Fall Poker Open, and that's what I was just talking about before the break. We have the Winter Poker Open coming up here February 7th through 20th. It's going to be a very similar series of tournaments as that Fall Poker Open was. It was a super fun event. Over 1.5 million in guarantees on that one. We're going to, I believe, going to be beating that with the Winter Poker Open. So be sure to put that on your calendar. Come visit us at Champions Club in Houston. We're the only poker club in Texas with a hotel on site. Book your room now, February 7th through 20th. If you're interested in that main event, that's going to be those 4 days leading up to the 20th there for the main event on that series. Should be a lot of fun. Blinds are up now to big blind of 150,000, which makes our average stack now 20 big blinds with 5 players remaining.
I've never seen a plaque with like
Nick all in here with ace-4. Subaru had raised it with ace-7 on the dealer button. Pressure is on.
Nice, right? One double up away. And you got him.
He's going to let Nick have it. And don't forget about our little contest going on. Win yourself a Champions Club jacket and hat merch pack. If you haven't already guessed, you can guess what hand will eliminate 4th place in this tournament. Closest without going over. Price is Right rules. Only 1 guess per player, and you must be subscribed to Champions Poker Live, and you must like this video in order to qualify for the giveaway. Go ahead and give it your guess if you haven't already done so. If you guess the same number as somebody else, whoever guessed it first will win. We'll look back in the chat to see who that was.
I'm going to look out of respect.
Good luck to everybody, and thank you for watching and liking and subscribing.
Should I call for Dan? I don't know.
Cord pushing those million chip blacks out.
Hold on. Let me know when you can talk.
Peter works up with my hand, 7-4.
What do you say?
Yeah, I think you should probably fold this one, Peter. I do love the 7-4, but you're supposed to raise with it, not call with it.
I have his favorite suit, though. It's so you're going to lose.
Good fold, sir.
He likes 7-4 diamonds. Please let me get those back. I wonder how much money I'm implied to lose at Champions with 7-4 from here on out in my life. I would say over 10,000. Even if I'm off stream, I'm gonna be like playing a hand in Champions in some game some night, 3 in the morning, and I'm gonna go off with 7-4 on Tuesday night because I know I got to stream on Wednesday and talk with Dan in the chat like, hey, I played 7-4 for you. It didn't work.
Nick all in with the ace-4 of diamonds.
Play 7-4 if you're gonna play.
It's no 7-4 of diamonds, but it's pretty close. He's going to get it through.
No one calls you all in. You got a good face. You're young, but like, it looks like you have it, right? It's.
That was a strikingly great compliment.
Well, like
You have a good face.
you're younger than old, more young than old is what I'm. When we're at the table, like it's either old guys or young guys, right? You're a young guy by default, but also you're evenly trimmed, so like, it looks like you have it.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect. Let's see what we have now.
It has to fold after I say that.
Yeah.
All in.
Cord all in again, this time with queen 7, keeping the pressure on these smaller stacks, as a big stack is supposed to do. And this time queen 7 turns out to be the best hand anyway.
Like if there was a
Pick
young
up the
guy's
blinds
face
and
I
ace.
would take at the poker table, not in life, to be clear, but at the poker table, it would be yours.
Oh, thanks.
Because I would just get away with murder.
Man, I'm scrolling back up
'Cause
in
it looks
chat.
like you care, you know? Like,
Nick Trevino
you
says
okay with
GG
it?
I
Boys
care
is a
so
fun
fucking
tourney.
much.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly.
It almost hurts how much I care.
No spoiler
What is
alert,
it?
but
This shit costs a
yeah,
lot.
just saw some people at the bar. Had to go take a picture for whoever won this event.
Well, that tells us that we don't have much time left of the stream. I guess that's good news for me.
Yeah,
Can we get service?
I mean 150, 150, 75, 150, 150. What do you think's gonna happen?
That's true. I mean, average stack's still 20 bigs right now, but the problem is Cord has all the chips, so it's the average stack that's not Cord is about 11 big blinds.
Well, I will say anything can happen.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, any one of these stacks doubles twice, and they're the chip leader.
I think there's a neck. Yeah.
These chip stacks can flip very easily in a tournament situation. Peter will take that one down, raising with the 9-8.
You guys hear that?
This is not me. Alright, you gotta come with me. Come with me, Floor. Come with me. We got some technical difficulties.
Let's string it up first.
Yes. Hold on, let me post. Let me post so you don't kill my hand. Bring it up. That's smart. We should have done it the first time.
Dave doing some audio work there. Not in his job description, but he's a true professional.
Easiest fold of my life.
Peter raising all in again, this time with ace-8 suited. We'll take down the blinds and Annie's uncontested.
You hear that, guys? You gave me the worst mic.
You're good until you
See, I like that style from Peter. He didn't even drag the big blind and Annie.
Right, just leave it out there.
Yep.
The regular scheduled program.
You know it's going in anyway.
All in front of all these
Yeah, it's
stacks?
one of the funniest things I see is people stack it up and then post
I
it.
thought you would definitely
immediately,
call.
like,
Okay,
I thought you definitely
I
called.
should have not looked and called you.
Yeah.
Just because of all the stacks. Principle.
My favorite thing is when they
Can't be
put
the
all of
blind
their
man.
small
Come
chips
on.
in on the big
Can't
blind and big blind Annie, and then on the small blind they have to ask for change from somebody.
oh yeah, yeah.
How much is it?
675.
And Anthony all in this time with the pocket 8s. Action folds around Peter in the big blind. And he does have 2 overs, but he's going to get out of the way here. Doesn't want to give chips
Not
away
bad.
with queen high.
You went all in first. No, you smiles on it.
Yeah, and those are the stacks that want to outlast each other there.
No, it's a serious. It's a serious offense. I have 2/3 of your system play. It's not a troll. Y'all are all playing. Y'all are all playing really tight. I'm just gonna shove anything. I mean, you have the best advantage of them, so I understand your lack.
Cord wants to get over to Vegas apparently.
I've done more with less. I'll say
Wants
that.
to win this and
Won a tournament 7
Win the win.
Win the win.
Offering that.
The only thing between him and doing that is the 4 remaining players playing flight and the remaining players at the win.
Right?
All in.
And all in.
Nick moves all in, and then Cord quickly all in behind him. Nick with ace-7 offsuit. Just waiting for graphics to catch up here. Cord with the queens. Boy, queens have not been lucky, but we can see 2 of the aces here, so perhaps they will be more lucky this time. Hard to make the call here for Anthony. I mean, so short on chips. If your first act, you're going to get it in with that ace-9 for sure, but with an all-in and then a rejam all-in.
You're just waiting for Cord to bust this guy. Like, I'm really not sure what the decision is, honestly. It is a nice ace, but
yeah, I mean,
you just want to get out of the way.
Fold your way into an extra $2,000.
Exactly. You want the ladder.
Cord wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth $2,300 to fold here.
I mean, his big blind is out there as well.
I don't have
so
I asked him for another one.
he does have 300K. That's just dead if he does make this fold. But again, those are 300K in chips. You're looking at the value of 2,000 if you fold
like that.
and Nick gets busted.
Well, he does make the fold.
Sheesh.
Sheesh announced. That's my ad lib. I actually like your hand based on your selected ad lib.
And seeing that ace in the muck
Not a superstitious guy.
tells
but
us
sevens
that
have been
Cord
good
has a
this
really
tournament.
good chance of eliminating
Let him keep the change if you want.
another player here, but
Cord folds.
Nick does have 2 other aces in the deck that he could possibly hit.
I'm calling off with the.
Can I get some insurance on the 2 outers?
And of course, there are other things that could happen here, like a 10, for instance.
You don't want a 10.
No, yeah,
You want an ace.
Oh yeah, 10 does not work.
Exactly.
Microphone being removed.
Game.
And the 10
I
comes
got that.
giving Cord the higher straight,
Tell her I got that.
and that will eliminate Nick
Good meeting you. Good player.
in 5th place,
Calling ace-7 and I'm losing.
meaning the next player to get eliminated will decide who wins some Champions Club gear when we see what hand that is. And with that,
Then there were 4.
everybody at this table guaranteed $8,900 now.
I'll take first. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with the rest. It's a real offer.
I'm not used to this. I don't know.
It's rare, but like y'all have the same stack, and y'all.
I'm assuming y'all play all the way now, right?
If anyone wants to play it out respectively, let's just play. I won't offer it again.
I would do ICM. No.
Okay, let's play. Let's play. I don't blame you.
Yeah, there's no way Cord's going to do an ICM chop. At this point, he just has way too many
say-
chips.
Yeah.
It would only
It is
cost him
different.
money.
I would take like 2K.
He has to take at least a hit before he's going to agree to anything like
But
that.
also that takes away this power.
Hand 86.
Yeah, Cord quickly reminding them what he can do. 2 plaques in the
The
middle.
game is face up at this point for all of us.
Yeah, Cord just keeping the pressure on here. Anthony waking up with an ace, though, likely to put his chips in this time.
Regular dive.
Agonized a lot last time, but somebody else was already all in.
Yeah,
the
you already got the
8-second
2K ladder. That's exactly why you folded
We
that
might be on the
hand.
floor tomorrow.
want to be creative.
Get rewarded with another ace. You're ahead right now.
750.
You know Cord's
Got it.
just jamming
Give me
any
250.
2.
Let's just kill the hand and go to the next one. Oh, I'm alive. Never mind. All right. Well, $1 million's paid.
Ace, baby.
Anthony looking to be in good
250
shape here
back,
to
buddy.
end up
Not
with
yet,
that.
bud.
What do you mean?
Running spades.
$1
in the
million
lead.
plaque.
You got a straight
Prepay.
draw.
Give me the whites. I'll give you 50 back. No spade. You got to give me the whites.
King of diamonds, I give you.
No spade. You got to give me the whites, even if I get a gut shot.
There we go. Oh, baby. What do you want?
Give me.
All the whites.
Oh, the white.
Yep. Queen of diamonds. Default hand. Queen of diamonds. Man. Oh, queen of diamonds.
And a nice double up there for Anthony. Taking a little pressure off, getting him closer to 10 or 20 big blinds, rather.
Oh, ace 3. If I knew you were calling ace-3, I would have folded a4. I'm not
Also
gonna lie.
rewarded with the button.
You guys got my range down.
Brandon Wynn, one of our great
I'm
dealers
folding
here at
A3, I
Champions.
swear.
He also deals quite a
I'm
few
folding
of
A3
these
just for what
final
it's worth,
tables
A4?
and the live streams each week. Noting that third to second is a nice jump. Definitely agree with that.
Call. Should we look
And
at this
Subaru will
hand,
be
this
all
card
in
at
with
the end
the
or
ace
not?
this
I
time.
haven't
Oh,
looked.
Cord waking up with a
Wow.
monster. Ace jack
That would be
suited.
fun. That would be super.
This almost isn't fair.
Too technical with the stream these days.
Subaru still has
How is that
a shot
possible?
here, obviously, but he will be at
unreal.
risk.
Deuce four.
Could look one
Deuce
card.
four?
Looking to catch some
Same, I had-
clubs
I think I
here
have-
or
I
an
think I have
8.
Deuce four as well. I fold too many. I can't remember.
Prepay.
Thank you. Creative just all clubs though.
But there's a jack in the window.
Yeah.
I've never lost
It's
this
going to be
spot.
tough
It's
to
never
catch
come
up
nine.
at this point.
It's never happened in my life.
Yeah,
Game.
and that will do
Game.
it
Play ball.
for
And then there were three.
yeah. What hand number was that? That's fourth place going
And
down right there.
87.
Good game.
We lose my man
Easy.
Subaru.
Subaru going
Good
down,
job to Gary.
picking up
You played well.
$8,910 for his efforts here today. Great run.
He
Cord
was
just crushing right now.
He played yesterday's flight to get in, and last night's, the second of yesterday's flights, and was really considering hard bubbling. His chip stack he wasn't.
I do, but
So great for him
I'm
to
good.
chip up all the way to fourth place.
yeah.
And you said that was hand 87. I
That's
want to just
determined what he
confirm
wants.
That's
here.
good.
like,
Yeah, that's
you know what I
fine.
mean?
Yeah, that's
That,
fine.
yep.
that-
Okay,
that
hand number
could-
87. I'm looking back in the chat. The first person to say that was Anthony
real solid
Diaz.
Yeah.
Taking one more look here.
Do it. Let's see.
Congratulations
I
to
will-
Anthony Diaz. I'm going to post Eddie Bat's
8-4.
No.
information
worse.
in the
I had 6-7.
chat here. Give him a text or shoot this an email to this email address and get your
35.
champions merch.
You got massive. Like we got 15 mil total.
There's 15 mil in play.
Yeah.
So that's 12.
back again
Y'all have
here.
3 combined.
Yep. So you
And
probably
Eddie
got like
does
20.
run the live stream lineups as well. All the cash game
in equity?
lineups
Yeah.
are run
Yeah,
through
forehand
Eddie.
I would have given up 2K equity. I
If
think.
you are interested in playing the cash live streams,
But my
there
deal
is
was
a
actually really
form
fair. Y'all would all
in the
make more money.
description box. You can fill that out.
Never done.
Eddie
I
will
would
get in
never do it
contact
if I were
you. Multiple stakes, multiple games, whatever you're interested in, he'll do his best to find a
If
spot
you
for
feel you
you.
have an edge over the other small stacks, I would never do it. That's what it comes down to. It's a call?
And Alex, the answer to your question, it was a $340 buy-in,
Shit.
502 runners, 6 starting flights, great tournament structure, 30-minute levels throughout, and now we are down to just 3 players.
One of those players with Queen Jack facing an all-in from Cord. And Cord just waking up with monsters every hand now. It's almost not fair.
They know that he's
You know me
jamming
a
any
long
too.
You gotta ask me that question.
It's hard to fold 2 face cards. Wow, what a fold.
Shows the goods.
Why would you even ask me that? That's something you ask a stranger.
Trying to get insurance.
Come on, man.
Try to get info.
Just fold and ask me to see it. You've literally known me since I'm a minor.
No, not really.
Pretty close.
Like 8 years.
Yeah, pretty close. Don't call me old, bro. Pretty close. This is good. This is good.
That is water
good
that he's
result.
drinking, right?
Highly doubted. Peter with the Brunson.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy to see Peter
Same
10
deal.
dudes.
make it this
Y'all
far
can
as
both take
well.
six- Y'all can both take 16.
Just like his style of play. He's very aggressive, very quick player too.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, just need some chips so we can play some poker. But
Too late.
Yeah.
The structure honestly is really good, but at the very end it catches up. It is what it is.
We were stuck at 13 for a really long time.
And it was good. And it was good then.
Yeah, it's good. It was good. Like, a lot of chips. Let's see.
Well, with 30 minutes, it's gonna
Yeah.
it flattens. Good luck.
If I need
Peter
double
getting
up
it all
right here,
good,
might
in
get a
good
shot.
here
Yeah,
with
play
ace
poker.
jack of clubs after
know who's
Cord
not
raises
rooting
it
for
with
you.
9-8.
He's not rooting for you.
At
more
this
than-
point, I'm surprised Cord
All
looks
the
at his
fans out
cards.
there.
Right. And Peter looking to hold here to
Nah,
double
that's
up.
boring. How about a 10?
I know all my family right at home right now.
10 is
cheering
cool.
for me.
10.
Oh.
4 or 5.
Prepay.
Prepay equity does not work.
10 blinds and 4 or 5 of diamonds.
You have 4 or 5 diamonds?
I had
you ahead.
10 blinds. 4 or 5 of diamonds.
And nice double there for Peter.
Just not my style.
Like I said, anything can happen.
Anything can
style is
definitely
what got
happen
you
if
here.
they get him one more time. It's going to be an
Gonna go to
even
win.
game for somebody.
You're going to go to win.
Go to what?
He's at about
To win? No. I went for Florida and then Austin.
You should go put satellites to the main. Best satellites in the world,
about
bro.
10 million now.
No,
Somewhere right
You
around
get
there.
in easy.
still have a chance right now to go before.
Talking about tour opportunities here. Kings for
That's what I
Cord.
need first.
While they discuss going to the win or not.
Uh-oh. Strong handler, not all in. Of course, he has given each of these players up now, so.
36.
Yeah, he's trying to bait them into
Read me
making a
like book.
move.
How'd you know?
Because you're not all in this time.
Sick. How do I get that three-handed?
I needed that the last time.
It's my dog, Matt. Fixing the deck for me. Chop it. Perfect. Good job. We shouldn't play like that. The way Hustler, not Hustler, is it Hustler? Yeah,
And Peter with 10 deuce again.
Hustler's getting roasted.
Cord
out
getting all the
there with
monsters, and these guys
He
getting
didn't
all
wanna
the
get things left and right.
deuce X hands.
None of that, champion.
Nope.
Oh, Anthony
All
all in
in.
now with King
You moved
Jack
all in?
of
Yeah.
diamonds.
Yay!
You
Fold.
folded.
Good.
Oops, sorry.
I like how he still said fold after open folding.
Hand's technically still live.
Yeah. just in case he didn't want to call off with the 3-5.
Now I got a shot to make something.
Y'all both
something
got it.
going.
Y'all both got a
something
shot.
going.
I don't like it. You both got a shot. I don't have any plaques. And there's only 2 plaques in play. Both of you got it.
That's why he was trying to give the plaques off. So he could say that.
All in.
Oh, come on.
He
Nope.
looked at one and
Deuce,
jammed.
nah.
Must have been the 5.
I think you looked at them both, actually.
Mr. Bluff.
He just looked at one over on one side of his
You get a
stack and
bluff
looked at
when
the
you're
other one on the
inside
other
the
side of his stack.
See an 10 jack or queen 10, something to fight for. Not 7 deuce.
What do y'all both got now? 1.5 each?
1.7.
And 1 mil. Okay.
1.4 to start the hand. 1.1.
So you still got about 30. About 10. more than 10. Look.
Cord with king 4, jamming it all in. Peter wakes up with Cord's favorite hand, 4-4.
Effective.
I feel so powerful. I've already seen the winning hand.
Oh,
And it wasn't the 4s, obviously.
Beat 5-6.
Still behind a little bit. But I believe in Peter.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
I could.
You got 3 outs. 3 outs.
King 8.
Pocket pair.
Wait, what?
4s.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say what? What?
Oh, you had him in
Pocket
bad
fours.
shape.
Yeah, those white chips
can't
are
call
so
them.
beautiful.
That's why my offer's so good. He can't.
I
call.
think outside of the $2
have
cash
4s,
chips,
man.
those are my favorite
you have the
chips.
full 4s if you have it. ICM ones.
I
If
could have that.
if
I
it's
did
a
have
true
pocket-
story, you would.
Yeah, I folded.
You said fold?
No.
Yeah, you did. You said fold.
We use some of those $2
Nah, he said
cash
fold,
chips
man.
for
All right, that's
mixed
that's
games
safe.
in 08. Some of the limit games where we're playing 4-8 or
Oh.
6-12.
How you have
How
it?
do you know?
Ace king now.
Lucky. It's lucky.
How do you know?
Lucky I didn't get dollar jack.
Collecting the blinds for
Alright.
Anthony.
1.5. It's gonna be.
Yeah, both got 1.5.
Good to
just
see
saying.
2-card
gonna be
Arsenal in
3.7.
chat.
I can
do
Yes,
whatever
Peter
y'all want,
has
second
been
and third. It's
a
your
serious
world.
heater.
It's gonna be 3.7.
As much as you can be when Cord is
He has to
holding
raise,
all
I have
of
to go all
those
in, and you have to call for
pretty
it to
white
3.7.
chips.
It could happen though.
Yeah, 3.4.
I have a feeling if he raises though, it's all in. That's just my
Yeah, that's
my
on the
gut.
way.
All in.
Looking very good.
8-9 of diamonds.
Feels like a trap. How much you got? 1.5.
7.
Shit.
Wow. 4 in the window, but a king right behind it.
9 diamonds. You say 8, 9 diamonds?
Yeah, he did.
Best hand remains the best hand. The heater.
Peter looking to hold here to double through Cord yet again. And he gets it. He's got a shot now.
So now we got barrels.
Can we
Put
say,
him up to
How'd you
like 4
know?
million.
yeah, just call it Peter with the heater. Chipping up nicely. Plaque and some white chips. Cord
now
was
what?
trying to
Now we
give
gotta
them
play
plaques
poker?
to keep all the
Now
white
we can
chips
play a
to
little bit
himself.
after. Let's see.
Now he's got to give a whole stack of it away
What is poker
the
when I'm
Joker
forced
star.
to go in with 6
Poker.
high?
Let's play poker.
Huh?
in the middle seat.
Yeah. I do ICN.
Let's play poker.
Looks like Peyton is
That's a good deal for
sweating
you.
Great.
for Peter.
I just double up too.
Coming up on hand 98. Quiet table.
Yeah, not so dominating now. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe starting to think about that ICM idea.
Yeah, I think Cord's realizing what just happened, that Peter's pulling back into contention a little bit. Flip goes the wrong way between these two. It's a completely different game.
Just got these chips.
I don't know what plaques to give you. If you want a plaque, you gotta get it from that guy.
Jack deuce.
Gets Peter to fold an ace.
No good. You have to take my word for it. Blood right.
This is it. Let's see.
You fold king 9,
No, ace.
ace 4.
Similar, same thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. Ace rag.
It was ahead, but I
I'd
was
almost
alive,
take ace 4 over ace 6.
as you know.
For sure. Solvers would.
Yeah. The ace 6, ace 7 are like just complete worst in the deck.
I'm no robot, but I can see what colors look like. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure ace 4 beats ace 6 most of the time.
Yeah. I like the idea of the wheel.
It's a really good hand.
Yeah. Yeah, and when we play, you know, high-low as much as we do.
It'll be Peter jamming this time. Oh, and Cord with kings yet again. What the? How?
Matthew. Put the headset on mute. Don't listen to the trolls.
Where we at, trolls?
Deuce, red. Keep it
We're looking for
simple.
queen for a
Oh,
9.
king in the window.
I mean,
It's going to be awfully
6-8.
hard for Peter to
You
catch
could
up with
86
that.
me.
And he's running straight cards. Jack or a 10? No.
Good.
King's
Good.
full.
Good
It's
luck.
going to do it for Peter. Third
Then there were
place.
played great, bro.
Wow.
Good job.
Played great.
I
Just
should
ran
call
into
last
it at
answer,
the end
ace
there.
6.
Nah.
One of
I
our
mean, yeah,
favorites,
when you-
though, we will
yeah,
see
when that
Peter
happens,
back
you know.
on stream
Thought
100%.
about it.
And he will be
I just
taking
didn't
home
want to do it
Yeah,
too many
but
flips.
over
I can't win all the flips. For sure.
$1,000.
Right?
If that
for
doesn't
his
happen,
efforts here
then
this week.
Wait. I just paid the big blind and small blind, so
Well, you should play both. You should play both. Right now. You
No,
post
I
a
just-
small. No,
I
you
just
post a
paid
small
for
and big. I
small.
post nothing.
Cord. So
Who was the
hilarious.
last big blind? Yes.
I object.
Give me some chips, please.
I don't know why I object. I'm just objecting because.
Card number.
All right, Joe, I need a lot of help.
Cord just being silly now.
Thank you, sir.
It feels good when you're in a dominating position. You can kind of be a
Oh, yeah.
goofball. $92 big blinds to 7 big blinds. David versus Goliath. Cord versus Anthony.
It's our first time playing heads up.
Well, I'm the big blind. Huh?
All this time is our first time playing heads up.
It's been a long time for me in a tournament.
How's he never played
Do you have
heads
any
up? Did he
first
bust 2 players at once every time he won every tournament he won?
Chops.
No, I think he's just saying between the two of them, they've played with each other
Oh,
for
I see
quite
what
a few years.
Online, I've won a
The
couple.
2 of them, yes. That makes more sense.
This is David versus Goliath right here.
Oh, wow.
So,
It's almost like we commentate
I'm
together
on.
sometimes.
you're all in?
Yeah.
Wow. Anthony doesn't know it, but he has 2 overcards. It's a total coin flip.
These suited small cards have been so hot for me. I
You got 3?
I gotta go with. I got 2 overs. I got 4 5. How much do I have? 850.
Anthony needs a double
Here
up
we
here.
go. 5 high
And then
versus
he
3
needs
high.
2 more
These
after
suited
that.
Houston
connected.
poker in a nutshell. I'm gonna prepay.
He's got the draggers. Cord in the lead for the moment.
7.
Draggers still
7,
in the
and we're
lead.
both free rolling. How about that? 7.
7 would be sweet.
7. 7 of clubs.
Queen.
It's not the 7 of
I'm
clubs.
not rooting for a 7 of
Queen
clubs
or
anymore.
7.
No, no.
The
Jack
draggers
clubs.
in the lead.
Or 5.
Cord's saying he no longer wants a chop here.
Hey.
Good game.
Cord Garcia, our
Congratulations.
new
Thank you. Appreciate it.
champion.
Good job.
150K guaranteed. He's going to be taking home 29,530. Anthony will also be
One
taking
hand,
home
heads
over
up.
$20,000
I mean,
today
had
for
3
his
blinds,
efforts.
Dog.
Great run,
Man,
laddering up
diamonds, I would've-
from a very short stack for the last several orbits. And that's going to do it for the 150K guaranteed. Look at those numbers. Cord Garcia taking home another 29,530. That's going to put him about even for that one cash game he played. Just
Oh, man.
congratulations to my friend and coworker and tournament
Gifted me 7 or 8.
monster, Cord Garcia.
I would have loved to.
Yeah.
What a great run.
Add another first to that Hendon mob there.
Yeah, now I'm sure 4s are still going to be his favorite because he won a bracelet with those, but 3s are going to be up there now.
Definitely.
The old draggers.
These small pocket pairs winning tournaments.
Yeah. Well, it was fun calling this tournament with you, Kyle. That was a very entertaining one, especially once Cord got everybody loosened up a little bit with some booze and got the table talking.
You know, for thinking that it was going to be him in booth, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad he won. I appreciate calling the action.
Yeah. Well, that's it for Champions Poker Live for tonight, but come on back Tuesday at 7 p.m.